3% of the time for a strike, so something I can trust. So misses on that one, but he gets Johnson to chase. This one lands on the inside corner. How about coming back from 3-0 count with 3 straight cutters? That's different level, man.
Yeah. Sticking with it. Chance pulls one through the left side. It's a base hit. First hit of the game for LaChance. Man on for Jackson Willits. The NCAA Super Regional coverage continues this weekend across ESPN, ESPN2, ESPNU, and ESPN Plus. For more information, visit NCAA.com, the home for all NCAA championships. Jackson Willits 1 for 3, singled and scored in the 4th inning. Almost to a man, pitch by pitch that is taken by a Sooner hitter. You see the relay of information to the dugout. What the pitch type is.
Well, that was another thing we talked with Skip Johnson about. When at some point they had no track man up. And so these guys really weren't recognizing what pitches were coming. And so you're seeing a lot of this in college baseball now where they're looking in the dugout and giving feedback on the new pitcher of, hey, you know what, that's what he's throwing right here. A little cutter, slider.
Willits 1 for 3, a single and a run scored in the 4th. We'll check in on LaChance. Not likely to run. He's got 1 stolen base on the year. Needless to say, he picks his moments. 2-1. Willits drives one out towards center field. Oh, he's got a good jump on it. 2 down. Well struck. But it's a second out here in the 7th.
I mean, just looking at LaChance's lead over at first base, he does not have 1 foot out of the dirt circle. So showing me either he's going to do an Albert Pujols where he just starts kind of walking and drifting and then goes, or else he is not a threat at all with that lead.
Yeah, Albert Pujols, the original vaulter, if you will, stolen base category. He would lull you to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, I'm not even going to throw over. I know he's not going to run, and then next thing you know, he's just kind of walking, you know, partial way to second base, and he's got a stolen bag, and the catcher doesn't even have a chance to make a throw.
1-0 to Gamble's down low. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is where OU has been lethal tonight. In the Atlanta Regional, they hit 250 with 2 outs. Right now, they are 4 for 10, hitting 400.
Gamble 2 for 3 with a single and a home run. The 2-0. Way inside. 3 balls and no strikes. Four runs in the 4th, 3 in the 5th for Oklahoma. 9 total hits. Kansas still with just 1 hit. A first inning single by Augie Mugarieta. 3-0. A 4-pitch walk. Traffic on the bases for the Sooners. .33 pitches for Manning West. Brendan Brock walked, the error by LeBlanc, and then a single to the 5th. 1 for 2. That's 4 out of the strike zone now for Manning West. Almost as if trying to be too fine with the command.
That's what it looks like. He's just kind of nibbling a little bit. Brendan Brock's been really good with runners in scoring position, hitting .315.
2-0.
And I love guys that are hit better with runners in scoring position than they do all season.
The ball 6 chance now by the Sooner faithful. 2-0. 3-0. Mugarieta out to pay a visit.
Yeah, this visit's going to come about 1 pitch or 2 pitches after I would have been out there already.
Yep.
Front shoulders flying open on Manning West, which is leading everything to end up in the left-handed batter's box. So the front hip comes open, front shoulder goes with it, and I got to pull the pitch.
Is that a product of him trying to create more tilt on his pitches on the cutter, or is it just he's out of sync right now?
I think you can just get out of sync. I don't think it necessarily comes with trying to do something. I think you just start leaking a little bit, and then it just becomes a habit. You can't break it unless you start focusing on keeping that hip going down towards home plate a little bit longer.
Line to center field, that's a base hit. LaChance is going to come around to score. It's 8-0 Sooners. Another 2-out knock by Oklahoma. Second hit of the game for Brendan Brock. He picks up his 51st run batted in.
It's just so hard to get behind in the count against these veteran hitters. And another cut fastball, a little bit elevated out over.
The Sooners love it. Dan Fitzgerald has seen enough. You're down by 7 runs in the 7th inning. You cannot have a 2-out 4-pitch walk to keep the inning alive.
No.
You just can't.
No, you can't, but I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
You know, everybody gets a little bit loose mechanically. It happens, but, you know, you try to fix it quickly, and Manning West just could not get it fixed.
Known for sharing what you love. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is an immunotherapy known to treat cancer. FDA approved for 18 types of cancer, including certain early-stage cancers. One of those cancers is triple-negative breast cancer. Keytruda may be used with chemotherapy medicines as treatment before surgery and then continued alone after surgery when you have early-stage breast cancer and are at high risk of it coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, headache, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, such as Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, lupus, or myasthenia gravis, or Guillain-Barré syndrome, an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, or receive chest radiation. Keytruda can harm your unborn baby.
See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you. It's true. Keytruda.
Your cheeseburger deserves a nice big slice of our Sargento family legacy. You can taste over 70 years of our family commitment to high quality, real, natural cheese in every bite. You have our word on it, you have our name on it.
Sargento.
A promise you can taste.
You know when you're locked in, focused, and fearless. Your vision narrows. Every did you see that moment?
From beyond the logo!
Lock in. Tuesday at 7 on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Oklahoma continues to swing the bat well, not only last week, but the beginning of the Super Regional. They're doing it with 2 outs. 5 for 11 with 5 runs batted in with 2 outs in this game. And they lead at 8-0 here in the 7th. And still batting with 2 men on and 2 outs. Carter Fink takes over on the bump. This will be his 17th appearance. 1-1 with a 5.40 ERA for the Georgia native.
Fastball's going to be 88-90. Slider, changeup. Mainly fastball, changeups to the lefties. And a pretty good mix of fastball, slider, changeups to the righties.
Deshaun Harris, 1 for 3. Double back to the second inning. Gamble at second, Brock at first. Oh, 1. Chopper, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Double for Harris back in the second inning, his 8th of the year. The RBI picked up on the fielder's choice is 20th. Ground ball, that's down the line. That is just foul. Wow. That was hugging the line. It just went wide of the bag.
No breaking ball down and in. Just got over that green bag. That'd have been a base hit. Scored a run at least.
Fouled off. Count remains at no balls, 2 strikes.
Harris hitting .426 on the year with 2 outs. Putting together a nice little at bat right here, spoiling some good pitches.
Another 0-2 from Fink. This popped up on the first base side, headed toward the seats and out of play. One run in, 8-0. Oklahoma leads it here in the 7th. It's just low, 1-2. Trying to get him a chase. 10 hits now for the Sooners. Jayhawks in the bottom of the 7th at 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Trying to figure out Cord Rager. Swing and a miss. That'll do it as Fink comes in and gets that final out, but a run gets added on the board. 7th inning stretch time here in Lawrence. All Sooners so far.
And Doug.
That name on your shirt, it means something. Because Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Tommy, stop that. Now let's get out there and play like it.
Again, Doug? Parents need to stay over there.
Sorry, Coach.
No, so get your little buddy.
Limu, no! Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but want to move with more freedom. So I'm ready to jump in with Skyrizi. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Teammates are everything in sport. That's why the NCAA joined forces with Team Impact, a national nonprofit that matches children facing serious illness with college teams. Kids get to be part of something bigger, and college athletes get the chance to give back to their community. They both end up with teammates for life. Be part of the impact, all in, all together. Learn more at ncaa.org/teamimpact.
And let's take a look at tonight's Capital One rewarding performance. It is none other than the starter, the freshman Cord Rager, who was just electric.
He was very, very good. Fastball was dominant, got ahead, only 1 walk, and when his boys got him some runs, he went into shutdown mode. I mean, how about the longest inning he had was 4 hitters?
Yeah.
That's lighting it up.
against a very good hitting team in the Kansas Jayhawks. 2 appearances now, 12 innings, 8 hits, 14 strikeouts, and 1 walk. It's 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Jayhawks, and Skip Johnson has gone to the bullpen. It's the junior right-hander L.J. Mercurius, Las Vegas native, taking over on the bump. This will be his 18th appearance. Has 12 starts under his belt. 6-7 with a 5.05 ERA.
Four-seam fastball is going to be 90 to 92. Changeup, cutter, and a sweeper. And when we got a chance to talk to him yesterday, his brother says that he has to be mad at somebody all day to throw good. Usually it ends up being his brother Xander. If he doesn't have somebody to fill the role already.
Dykhoff, Asori, and Ballinger. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 saves in the Atlanta Regional.
Man.
Oh, 2. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches. 1 out.
Just the perfect way to come into a game. Good fastball, outer part of the plate, and you just stay out there until they can figure out how to cover it.
Elder said he was in the bullpen at Georgia Tech. Getting ready to throw his warm-up pitch, start to get loose in that 10th inning. When he heard the bang off of Taki's bat, he said he was jumping over the wall before that pitch. His first pitch ever got to the catcher. He knew that ball was gone. 0-1 count on Asori, the second baseman. Twice has popped out to Taki. That's on the corner. 0-2. That didn't miss by much. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a guy who's feeling it right here. He just steps up with a fastball and is like, all right, you know what? Let's go man on man, best on best.
Went off speed there. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Asori had a great season last year. Second team, all Big 12. A lot of expectations this year, never really materialized up until the last couple of weeks. Line to second, but right to Kyle Branch, who was positioned perfectly. 2 outs. The UFL playoffs are here. DC Defenders take on the Orlando Storm this Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Watch it on ABC and stream the game live on the ESPN app. So 2 outs, nobody on for Brady Ballinger, the left fielder. Struck out on the second, walked in the 5th. One-on-one. Another record-setting crowd tonight here. 4,415 in attendance at Hogan Ballpark. Game 1 of this best-of-3 series. Two and one. It's been all Oklahoma. 4 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th. There's the new record set. Two and 2. Firm fastball at 96. Ballinger hits this one to second. Branch has got it. Curious with a 1-2-3-7. We'll head to the 8th. Oklahoma leading at 8-0.
The NCAA Division I Baseball Super Regionals, exclusively on ESPN.
Hey, boss, get a whiff of scented Angel Soft tubes. The freshness is just...
It's perfect. And it's simple. Toilet paper that's soft and strong and smells good, too. Angel Soft.
In honor of America's 250th, Jeep and Captain America are saluting real captains of America. Heroes like Captain Nuger, Captain Portales.
I got eyes on Cap.
Captain Murray.
Copy that.
Captain Enda. And all those who served our country.
Need a lift, Captain? Brought my own.
Jeep, built for freedom, driven by heroes.
Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh meats are so deli fresh, people will think they're fresh from the deli.
Hello. I'll have a pastrami on rye.
I'm sorry?
Babe, we moved in next to a deli.
It's not the deli. It's Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh.
I'm gonna be back every day.
Season 2 of Athletes Unlimited Softball League. Loading 6 teams take the field in their home markets. Each stacked with a lineup worthy of the spotlight. The AUSL on ESPN. This is legendary.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA consent is prohibited.
The NCAA Baseball Super Regionals are presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? All Sooners. They've been booming it. Long ball and everything. 3 jacks in this one. Leading at 8-0 as we start the 8th. Here's our side of the bracket. Alabama and St. John's will get underway after our game. Texas and Oregon just underway. Georgia took game 1 against Mississippi State 13-12. 10 home runs hit at UGA today.
The trees have been properly fed.
They have been fed. 8-9-1, Taki, Branch, and Walk. There was a meme going around, and I showed it to you, where somebody got hit on the elbow with the elbow
Yeah.
guard, and the ball went out over the scoreboard. 1-0. Launching pad, would that be fair to say?
That would be fair to say. Yeah.
Taki, a 3-run home run in the 4th.
But you're feeling pretty good about yourself, though, if you go out there and you get people out.
Yeah. Heck yeah. That was a game in which Mississippi State jumped ahead 6-0 in the 2nd inning. But no lead is safe there. A little tapper foul. Count remains at a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply to LeBlanc. Playing in the shift. 1 down. I'm going to give you 2 guys, 2 names that come to mind when I see Taki swinging the bat.
All right.
First of all, physically, and even facially, reminds me of Sean Casey.
Yeah.
And then when he swings the bat, for some reason, I see Adam Dunn for whatever reason.
I could see that.
The big donkey himself. But doesn't he look like Sean Casey? Kind of the way he walks, too.
Yeah, I got somebody else in mind, and I cannot come up with it.
Kyle Branch takes a strike.
It's Nick Swisher.
Yeah?
Face-wise, looks just like Nick Swisher.
Okay. I think I like my suggestion a little bit better.
Okay.
I'm appreciative of you chiming in.
Well, I figure I could participate a little bit, you know.
100%. It's your show, man. It's your show. I'm merely driving the bus. That's it. 2 balls and a strike on Branch. Kyle's brother, Colby, by the way, 1 for 4 in that UGA win today. Kyle 0 for 3. A couple of ground outs to the fly ball to left. 3-1. Top of the order, Jason Walk on deck. Ground ball right back. Fink. 2 down. Field your position, right? PFPs.
Or just stay in your position is basically what that one was.
Yeah. Absorb it. Wear it. Don't rub it.
Don't rub it. No, I mean, that was perfect. Hard ground ball right back at you. He is in a fielding position. He's not able to get a glove on it, but able to kind of keep it contained up against his body. Had to show the hitter that, hey, I got the ball.
Walk 1 for 4, doubled and scored in the 5th. The other 3 plate appearances have resulted in a strikeout. Chopper back toward the middle. Going to be a tough play for Osorio. Gets rid of it quickly, and it pulls Dykoff off the base. That'll go as an infield base hit. That would have been interesting if Dariel's throw would have been on the bag.
That would have been impressive.
He got rid of it pretty quickly.
I mean, yeah. Right off the bat, and the way he was taking an angle to it, I was like, there's no shot at getting Jason Walk. He got it off quickly, did everything he could. That'll be an infield single.
Keeps the inning alive for Camden Johnson. That infield knock for Jason, not his, but the Sooners' 11th hit of this game.
6 of them with 2 outs.
Sooners have stranded 5 base runners. KU have left 3 on base. One ball, no strikes. Kansas has not had a man get to second base. And actually occupy a second base or a third base. Because they did have a guy get to second, but got thrown out at third on the single. But
yeah, somebody actually touched second base.
He physically touched second base. Visit to the mound here. 1-0 count. And what could have been, just going back and replaying now for Kansas. And, you know, you got to have a short memory in a short series. You just got to put it past you. But that ground ball to Tyson LeBlanc. Usually fairly sure-handed. With runners at first and second. The ball that Brendan Brock hit, the 4th. That at the very least would have had the lead runner at second base, even if you don't turn to double play. But now you got 2 outs. Changes the dynamic of perhaps of the inning.
Well, now you got first and third, 2 outs, and the next guy ground ball to second base, inning's over. Yep. Instead, ground ball to second base, scores a run, not able to get the double play, and then Taki comes up after that. And this is exactly what we're talking about right there. Now the bases are loaded. And that is about as routine a ground ball to shortstop as you're going to get.
I know infielders in today's game are taught to play the one hand and go get it. But I thought that ball was hit hard enough where you didn't have to go get it.
No. I don't think that he needed to attack it, no. And he was trying to round it, and
Soria has trouble getting out of the glove, and that will go as an error. And here come the Sooners again. 2 on, 2 outs.
mean, he just can't get the ball out of his glove. He knows he's got to be quick with it. Great job by Jason Walk to get to second base in front of him in a hurry and take away that quick, easy force out at second base. Camden Johnson flying down the line.
Second error of the game for Kansas. Osoria's 6th of the year. And here's LaChance. Lays off the slider. And the home plate umpire, Javero January, says he went around. It's 0-1. Good speed on the bases for the Sooners. Foul back. No balls, 2 strikes. Walk at second and Johnson at first.
That's a pretty tough error, don't you think?
No. I think that's a well-deserved error.
All right.
That's a routine. It had some spin on it, but I mean, you get out of the glove, it's an out.
Yeah.
0-2 now. Breaking ball, chopped foul. We'll say this about both teams coming into this series, both very loose, kind of just matter of fact. There's nobody was too high, too low yesterday on either side. If this score holds, you know that Oklahoma won't get too high because of the victory, because of what happened last week, and Kansas knows that, well, we can come back. They have before. 0-2. And that gets by Mugarieta. Runners will advance 90 feet. So Walk to third, Johnson to second. Wild pitch. Jayhawk faithful just have not had a whole lot to cheer about tonight.
Looks like he spikes a changeup, and Mugarieta could not get out there and get it. Just feeling like, man, you know what? If you got any chance whatsoever, you got to get this guy out.
Here's the 1-2. Lays off the breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he has seen a heavy dose of off speed all night. Picked up a single with a run scored in the 7th, so he's 1 for 4. Two. Tap of foul.
Yeah, there you go, another changeup. So it's been slider, changeup this whole at bat. See if Carter Fink can find a way to come up with a fastball. He throws a sinker, so it's going to have to be bottom of the zone.
Be the 28th pitch for Fink. A little chopper towards short. LeBlanc's got a charge on it. A bit of high throw. The tag is applied, and the 3rd out is recorded. No runs come across for the Sooners. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Jayhawks down to the last 6 out, trailing at 8-0.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Why does my psoriasis always get in the way? I've tried lotions, pills. They haven't done enough for me. I hate that he has to see it. But the day he turned off the light, that broke me. I'm so done.
Talk to your dermatologist about your psoriasis symptoms and treatment options. Go to SoDone.com.
The place you call home is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. Home is where you make all your best memories. Backyard campouts, early morning coffees. Oh, left. Well, it's your yard now. Because it's not just the home we protect, it's all the memories you make there. Nice work, you two. Come on, buddy. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate. Good boy.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Matt Schick and Mike Rooney here in the studio, just letting you know that Justin LeBron and Alabama will take the field against St. John's. That'll start over on ESPNU.
16 homers, 40 steals for Mr. LeBron.
When we are done in Lawrence, that game will move over to ESPN2. Guys?
Thanks, guys. Here it has been all Oklahoma. They're trying to go tarps off, trying to get something going. With Kansas having managed just one hit so far. As we start here at the bottom of the 8th inning, Oklahoma up 8-0. Here sits in a super regional game. So there you have it. Tuma Rockers no against Duke in 2019. KU just one hit. That was a first inning single. That is out toward left field. Not very deep as he got jammed on it. Brock puts it away. And Schlotterback is retired for out number 1. That's 9. Check that. 10 straight batters retired since the leadoff walk to Ballinger in the 5th.
Well, I mean, Schlotterback has seen 3 pitches. He is 0 for 3 on 3 pitches.
The game's changed in that regard. The score, dare I say, be damned. Guys are coming out. They're going to swing. That's just kind of how the game is played nowadays.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, Schlotterback, that's his game. Tyson Owens, he's going to come out and hack early on in the count.
Well, I mean, Schlotterback's usually really good in first pitch. You know, but he does swing a lot. But yeah, I mean, I'm going, my team's down 8-0. I need walks. I need errors.
Right.
I need hits. I need to string something together, and first pitch out. So all it does is my pitcher's just going, thank you.
Yep. Jordan Bach 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly ball to right. Spiked that one. It's 1-2.
I hope that wasn't that changeup that we talked about yesterday.
No, that's his brother's tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out exactly. You're giving him some tips for tomorrow for the changeup. Missed it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mentioned Kansas with the 1 hit. Meanwhile, Oklahoma with 11. 3 have left the building. Full count. Solis on deck, then back to the top of the order.
Well, if you're Oklahoma, man, you do not want to get Kansas any momentum going on, even if it's 8-2 or 8-3 at the end of the game. You want this offense to stay stagnant and dead. And then on the opposite side, if you're Kansas, you try to string something together, try to get something that you can build on for tomorrow. And I'm not saying they can't overcome an 8-run deficit. It's just unlikely with 1 hit.
That is driven out to deep right field, a no-doubter. Kansas is on the board. Jordan Bach with his 8th big fly of the season. It's 8-1 Oklahoma.
.103 off the bat, distance of 410. 3-2. Curious is very predictable in these counts. He's pounding fastballs, and that's all he's done since he came in. Jordan Bach just hammers it.
Well, gave the Jayhawk faithful something to cheer about. Solis 0 for 2. Strike out the fly ball to center. One. A little bit high, 2 balls and a strike. Cord Rager, the starter. Stellar for 6 innings. 6 strikeouts and a walk, 1 hit allowed. This is a little check swing foul. 2-2. Curious had a 1-2-3 7th. Has given up the 1-out home run. There's Rager. Oklahoma will go back to the freshman, another freshman, tomorrow night. 2-2. Solis takes a called strike 3. And the Jayhawk fans are not happy about it. They thought that pitch was down, 2 outs.
Well, pretty good location from here. Looks like a little cut fastball catches the outside part of the plate. The Chance frames it up. Home plate umpire January rings it up.
Tyson LeBlanc, the shortstop. Quiet night so far, 0 for 3. Takes the fastball for a strike. Oh, 2. A little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, just went right at him.
And on the hands, lofted out toward right center field. Walk, the center fielder calling everybody off, makes the catch out in shallow right. Kansas gets on the board courtesy of the Jordan Bach home run, his 8th of the year. Well, into the 9th inning, Oklahoma leading it 8-1.
For over 100 years, the NCAA has supported student athletes competing and going to college. And now, the NCAA and its schools provide healthcare coverage, mental health services, scholarship guarantees, and more. And scholarships have grown. The NCAA is a launching point, a leg up, and a spot to land. See all the ways the NCAA puts student athletes first.
This is my family, and this is a keepsake frame. I'm a mom, I have a 3-year-old and a 3-month-old. I'm a very nostalgic person, and I love to have my memories surrounding me, and keepsake helps with that. I think of my keepsake frames as the movie montage of my life. Keepsake is so easy to use. All you have to do is upload a photo off of your phone, you select a frame, they ship them, and then I can put them on my wall. I've ordered over 100 keepsake frames, and honestly, I want to use keepsake for the rest of my life.
Tommy Copper's Zip Up Full Back Support Shirt is redefining compression.
If you do this, or this, or sometimes even this, Tommy Copper's got this.
The ultimate muscle-supporting, pain-fighting compression shirt that zips on easily.
So that you can do all this. Thank you, Tommy Copper.
Fight back pain. Go to TommyCopper.com and save 40% site-wide today.
You need this. Trust me.
Omaha, Nebraska, side of the College World Series, Bob Carey pedestrian bridge. It starts on Friday. Looking forward to it at the Schwab in Omaha. Headlines today: Georgia winning game 1 against Mississippi State, a slugfest. That was a heavyweight battle. UNC ties the series. Shutout victory over the Trojans. West Virginia, Troy, and Ole Miss punching tickets to the Men's College World Series. Ole Miss knocking out Auburn at Auburn earlier tonight. Here it is 8-1. Top of the ninth inning, Cannon Carr, the senior right-hander from Poplar Bluff, Missouri, on in relief.
23rd appearance, 3-2 on the year, the 4.7 ERA, 44 innings. Fastball 92-95, slider, curveball, changeup. Just about a 60% strike rate.
Carr take
the third baseman for St. John's. He swings and misses at pitch number 1. 336 on the year for Rafe Stanger. On a 6-game hit streak. Second team All Big East performer this year for the junior out of Great Barrington, Massachusetts. That one's up and away.
6 for 12 in the regional, 3 walks, ton of big hits all year long. In game 1 of the regional, he had the game-winning hit in the top of the 9th inning.
The St. John's team hitting .281 as a group, led the Big East. 1-2 to Rafe Stanger, 123rd in Division I. Georgia Tech, who is no longer playing.
Crazy.
End of the year as a national leader in batting average of .356. The 1-2 on the way to Rafe Stanger, and that one's up and away. It's even away. It's even now at 2-2.
It's more four-seam fastball to the lefties, more sinking fastball to the righties. You see him trying to elevate there with the heater. That's where he gets the swing and miss.
There you go. Swing and miss.
Right on cue. Tyler Fay's feeling good. Reach back, fire for some. How you going to respond here at home? And the Supers, 196 at the top of the zone, swinging a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Fay looking good early.
You know, it's probably because he didn't do a media session this week. We were told coming here, like, the last couple times he spoke to the media before a big start, it has not gone well. So he asked if he could just take the week off from speaking to the media. We'll see how it plays out for him.
Whatever you need, Tyler.
Right. Whatever you need, exactly right. Here is the first baseman, Sean McMillan. 318 hitter with 10 home runs on the year, a sophomore out of Freeport, New York.
Big time juice.
Again, Fay ahead. 0-2 this time to McMillan.
See him coming out attacking, working ahead. 3 in a row.
McMillan has a 23-game on-base streak coming into this one tonight, but he is behind 0-2. Lays off the slider, down and away. .96.
Get used to this with these St. John hitters. I mean, they just grind out at bats, and that's a big key against a guy with the lead stuff in Fay. Those marginal pitches you have to be able to lay off to extend the at-bat.
Good start for Tyler Fay in Alabama.
What will you do when the power goes out? Power outages can be unpredictable and inconvenient, but with a Generac home standby generator, your life goes on uninterrupted because you'll have power when you need it the most. Special financing and low monthly payment options are available. And if you call now, you will also receive a free 5-year warranty valued at over $500. Call or go online now to request your free quote. Power your life with Generac.
I'll give you my bike if you can prove you know your finances.
Sure.
How many subscriptions are you paying for right now?
I don't know, like 4?
Let's download Rocket Money and we'll see if you're right. Okay, it actually looks like you're paying for 15, which is costing you $290 a month.
What? No way. Where are you getting this information?
Rocket Money has all your expenses in one place, and it even helps you create a budget based on your past spending. Don't worry about those subscriptions. You can cancel the ones you don't want right from the app, and it'll even try to get you a refund on some of them.
That's actually pretty helpful.
Download Rocket Money today.
Gorgeous night here in Tuscaloosa on the capstone. And a good look at Sewell Thomas Stadium that is packed to the tilts for this one as Alabama comes to the plate. 40-19 on the year. They finished 18-12 in the league, 4th in the SEC this year. They also finished with a number 6 RPI. This team did not hit it very well this year. They overcome a lot of issues, really. That defensively, they had their moments. Offensively, they weren't great all season long, but they find ways to win, and this is a lineup that does it. Brady Neal has been a real catalyst in that 3-hole. The senior just playing with so much confidence, and they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
They definitely wouldn't, and he just looks free, right? I mean, homer in 3 of his last 4 games, finds himself behind the dish after the injury to John Lim in regionals. He's playing fantastic. Big injury to John Lim in regionals. He's playing fantastic. Big time piece for this club.
They hit 257 as a team. That is 258 in the country, and the guy that's going to try to keep them down there, this guy, Liam O'Leary. He has been a workhorse at 6'4", 8-4 on the year. Nice ERA at 3.25.
I just love the way they let this guy go to work. You know, we play in an era right now where it's short stints with the starters, and you don't want to face the lineup 2 or 3 times. How about 11 of 16 outings, 100+ pitches, 5+ innings pitched in all 16. He's got 4 quality pitches, very important tonight. Execution, live on the edges, got to work down early to be able to elevate late.
Well, Bryce Fowler will lead things off. The center fielder for Alabama has had a heck of a season.
What a player.
First pitch he sees, fouls that straight back.
You can learn a lot early on in the ball game what the game plan is going to be offensively. That's a first pitch swing on a fastball. You got Liam on the mound, doesn't throw a ton, trying to take advantage of early count fastballs.
And he's ahead 0-2 to Fowler, who has 6 home runs and 38 runs batted in this season. That one misses down. O'Leary, the junior, a transfer from New Jersey. Spent a couple of years at Lackawanna Community College. He's been an interesting story, and credit to him for sticking with it. He left high school, didn't have any offers. Said he still wanted to love the game, wanted to keep playing baseball, was going to go to Lackawanna and just give it all he got and see where it led him. And guess where it led him? To a super regional starting game 1.
That's what it's all about.
Fouled that one out of play. Staying alive is Fowler.
That's fastball 89-92, so it's not curveball in the mid-70s. That's changed his year late.
Yeah, he was telling us that one is a called strike 3. That is the first out of the inning.
That's the slider right there, and that's well located. If you're going to go back foot to a lefty, it has to be on the edge or down. How about both sharp early on? Liam O'Leary, for these Johnnies, playing great baseball. It's a big key as well on this side too, D. You got to work ahead. You're not a flamethrower. First pitch strikes allows you to get to your breaking stuff. That way you can live on the edges in the shadow zone. Nice start.
Now he gets Justin LeBron. Fouls that one off on a check swing. LeBron's season, maybe not what he'd like, but he is still a guy in this lineup that is a game changer. Even at 274, it's because he's got 16 homers and 46 runs batted in.
You think about the draft year pressures, and it's not something that players really ever want to talk about, but it's a real thing. And for a guy like Justin LeBron, potential first-round draft picks, the pressure, the expectations, he can erase that entire regular season, right? 6 for 16 in the postseason. He's finding his stride at the right time.
A couple of home runs. And that one is down in the dirt. You can already tell it pitches a little differently to a guy like LeBron than what we saw with Fowler at the top.
Certainly he's dangerous, and it's like the worst combo that you can have for a hitter against the pitcher is a guy that A, can leave the yard, and B, if you walk him, it's a double.
Slap to the left side. There's a base hit. Left that one up in the zone, and LeBron is on first. Well, this is a guy, Brady Neal, the senior. They wouldn't be playing right now if it wasn't for this swing in the 11th inning. Right now, if it wasn't for this swing in the 11th inning against Oklahoma State, Brady Neal with a 3-run shot.
3-run shot. 2-out hitting, 2-strike hitting. That was the story for Alabama last weekend. 19 of their 37 runs came with 2 outs, and 5 of their 9 homers came with 2 strikes. It's big time, and your big time players, once again, they have to show up in these moments. Fantastic story here.
Leads team in average and RBIs, on base percentage. And he will be behind the plate forever. How long this Alabama team plays baseball the rest of this year. John Lim, who's in the lineup as a DH, had been catching, had been splitting time, but he broke his finger, so now it's all Brady Neal behind the plate. And what a golden parachute to have a guy like Brady Neal, who came out of high school as like your top 1 or 2 catchers in the country, went to LSU, didn't work out, and here he is, and he's still elite level behind the plate.
You got to have 2 catchers in college baseball. Super unfortunate for John Lim, having a great year behind the plate. But Brady, he's out of the 2 catchers, he actually is the guy behind the plate that they do prefer. So they find the right guy in the right spot in an unfortunate way.
1-0 on Neal. And with a last name like that, you know he's a great athlete.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That Neal last name,
that's
I tell you.
That's it.
Powerful. Nothing but success.
We joke, I've known him all 4 years. He's been in college baseball, and he is just a fine young man, and we joke about it. He's my little cousin.
Yeah. He's a Tallahassee native, too. So
that's right.
My cousin, too. We're all
that's right.
related, baby.
That's it.
You will see a ton of that. How do you slow down a base runner? Well, it's going to be pickoffs. It's going to be changing your delivery times to home plate. It's going to be 1-3 or below. You got to try to find a way to keep these runners up.
I mean, he's 40-41 over there. At some point, do you think throwing over there repeatedly, he's only been called once at 41. I don't want to say give him the bag, but let's not get our pitcher out of whatever rhythm he may be in.
That's a great point. It's a constant yo-yo. Diving back to the bag is frustrating, though. And you're like, man, come on, I'm not even running on this pitch. Or, man, maybe I am trying to run on this pitch. But you have to pay those guys a ton of attention. 40 bags. He deserves that respect and attention.
Braun has the green light. What happens is they will take it off. But when he gets on first base, unless he gets that sign, man, he is ready to go.
Yeah, he sure is. And Liam O'Leary is ready to go. Back-to-back sliders. Once again, the importance. If you're going to go in to a left-handed hitter, you better, if it's up, get it off the plate. He did. Nice pitch. 2 strikeouts.
Now, was that the slider or the curve?
I think the slider's like 79, 82. He'll firm it up a little bit, maybe an 83. The curveball's normally in the mid-70s. It's that big up and down break. Has not landed the curveball for a strike yet. That's a key.
Here's Jason Torres so far. This St. John's team working around LeBron over at first base. But you're dealing with Jason Torres, the third baseman. He's got 8 home runs on the year. From an average standpoint, not what he was hoping for this season, but still 47 runs batted in. And he will look at a fastball, 91 miles an hour in there for a strike.
Transfer from Miami. He is playing much better over his last 6 games. 7 for 22, a homer, 4 RBIs. He's got big time juice. Tall fields. Big curveball again. That's 4 so far. Has not had the ability to land 1, but he's got 2 breaking balls, and we'll see as this game progresses if he cannot find that breaking ball. Slider looks sharp.
Well, I guess the good news for St. John's is you keep trying to pick over there. By the time we get to the 9th inning, he's going to be worn out. Keep this pace up. There he goes. Ground ball to the left side. Long throw across the diamond is a strike. And Seward to McMillan, and the Johnny's getting off the field. They give up the LeBron hit. Nothing doing. Good work from Lee and O'Leary. Back in a moment.
Do you want your vehicle to look showroom new inside and out? Cerakote, the industry leader in ceramic coatings, makes it easy with our complete car care system. Start every wash with Cerakote's high foam vehicle shampoo. Then clean the interior, coat your tires, paint, plastics, and even restore cloudy headlights and faded trim back to like new. The final result? Unmatched performance and long-lasting protection guaranteed. With over 80,000 five-star reviews and more #1 bestsellers than any other brand, you can trust Cerakote. Buy now.
You know this grill. It's Weber. The grill of get-togethers, Saturdays and summers. You know the sound, the smoke, the taste of that first bite. Food we're talking about long after the plates are cleared. Now it's your turn to get out there, to grill that steak, those ribs, those wings, charcoal, griddle, gas, or pellet. However you fire it up, we're with you every step of the way. Weber, grilling begins here. Shop the full line of grills, accessories, and more at Weber.com or wherever Weber is sold.
This is the story of the one who knows that being ready for the unexpected comes from having a partner like Grainger, whose professional-grade products and next-day delivery help him needs when he needs it to help keep patients safe and happy. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
St. John's, the Red Storm, boy, they got off to a sluggish start. They went 1-10 to start the year. You see what they end up doing. Big East regular season and tournament champs. They get in as the number 4 seed, maybe the best 4 seed going out there. And then they go through and sweep through the Tallahassee Regional to get here to the Super, their first one since 2012. But let's not forget, this is a program with a lengthy baseball history. 39th appearance in the NCAA tournament, tied for 12th most all time. Their second NCAA tournament in the last 3 years. So, I mean, let's, because they get started a little bit later than most and got off to a slow start, you might have forgotten about this group. But they've got guys like this at the plate, Adam Agresti, who are as good as anybody you'll see in America. At least lately, he has been on a tear.
Absolutely on fire. 19 home runs on the year. 2 big blasts in Tallahassee, none bigger than that grand slam in the 5th inning. The leader behind the plate.
Let's not overlook the fact that he has thrown out 33% of the base runners this year to go along with his offensive game. 290, 19 homers, and 54 runs batted in.
Complete player. You think about that slow start for St. John's, and in speaking to head coach Mike Hampton, he said this is maybe the most brutal winter that they've ever had in his time up at St. John's, and they don't get outside much early on. 1-10 start. They're rolling ever since.
There's a strike, 3-1.
Ever since.
There's a strike, 3-1. We saw Tyler Fay, by the way, get off to a great start, getting ahead in counts the first 3 batters. He struck out the first 3 St. John's batters he faced. He falls behind Agresti here. It's 3-2. And this one, little blooper down the right side. Long run for Peyton Steele. He dives and can't come up with it. Agresti turns the corner. He's on his way to second. And a good start for the Johnnies here in the top of the second.
Well, you know they're going to try to go underneath the hands of a guy with big-time juice, and they do. They get it in there. And Steele out in right field gets a pretty good jump, but no play on this ball because he decides to dive. That's an extra base and a leadoff double for St. John's. It's little plays like that, right? You got to follow those plays inside of a baseball game. That one extra base, now you got a guy on second base, no outs, opportunity to move a runner, and that's something that St. John's, they've been tremendous in the postseason with so far.
Will Cowan now. The 5-hole hitter, designated hitter. He looks at a breaking ball in there for a strike.
Not choosing to bunt here early on in the ball game. Opportunity to strike against a very, very explosive pitcher on the mound, and you see a first pitch breaking ball, knowing that Cowan's looking for something to drive the other way.
Sophomore out of Albertson, New York, swinging away. Alabama playing in at the corners.
Still playing in, even though he hasn't showed bunt yet, which is a little bit surprising. That's 2 pitches in a row, hasn't shown bunt. Imagine it's going to happen here.
And he looks at a strike. He's behind 1-2.
It's the 2-seam fastball there. The goal of a hitter, once again, is to try to hit the ball to the right of second base. So we're going to see fastballs in, and we're going to see soft. The 2 hardest pitches to hit the other way. Great take.
Cowan does have 2 sacrifices on the year.
Lead off double, riding momentum. Trying to capitalize, don't want to give away free outs against this tough pitcher early.
Got to be swinging here on 2-2. And he does. Ground ball out to LeBron. Flips it across the diamond, but that is as good as a sacrifice as they get Agresti over to third base with 1 down.
Well, that's great base running by Agresti right there, paying attention where LeBron's playing behind him, knows he's playing into that 6 hole. He sees it, he doesn't have the ability to get by it, but advances. Huge key in this ball game. You have to take advantage of those little opportunities.
So Aiden Fry now, the junior out of Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. 5'10", 185, another transfer. A couple of years at Delaware. Hits this one high in the air. This is going to be just into the grass for Justin LeBron, and that does not do much for Agresti at third base.
That's big. 1 pitch, 1 out. First pitch, breaking ball. Got it exactly where he wanted it, just missed.
Christian Bernardini out of Manalapan, New Jersey, 3rd year with the Johnnies. He looks at a breaking ball for a strike. Making his 33rd start of the year. He went 3 for 11 in Tallahassee with a couple of stolen bases.
Fun player, he can really run.
Foul back, 0-2 now on Bernardini.
Yeah, working Johnny's, their success in Tallahassee, 14 for 41 with runners in scoring position. Early on, an opportunity to strike here. And Bama looking for some momentum, getting out of this jam.
One and 2 the count. Off the end of the bat, a little squibber down to first base. Luke Vaughn will step on the bag, and well, the leadoff double for St. John's goes for naught. They leave Agresti at third base, and that will end the top half of the 2nd inning. We are scoreless, each team with 1 hit. Boy, Tyler Fay is, you think about his journey through baseball, and it's a crazy run. Young man out of Nebraska, and here he is in Tuscaloosa, starting on a game 1 of a super regional. Two really good stories with our pitchers. Liam O'Leary, a junior college transfer, doing the same for St. John's. And welcome those of you that just saw Oklahoma go on the road and knock off Kansas and win game 1 of that super regional. We're game 1 of this super regional. St. John's in Alabama. Alabama, number 7 national seed, hosting last week, and of course getting through that one. There was a little bit of a scare there. Meanwhile, hosting last week, and of course getting through that one. There was a little bit of a scare there. Meanwhile, St. John's, they rolled through the Tallahassee regional in 3 straight games. And the Johnnies sitting here as a 4 seed, the 13th 4 seed to make it to a super regional. You see their numbers 36 and 24. They started the year 1-10, but since then it has been a team on a roll. 35 and 14. They've won 8 straight. Big East double dip, regular season and tournament champs. And of course, certainly they are one of the hottest teams in America. Meanwhile, this Alabama team, they have been kind of a team you kept an eye on all year. Nothing really fancy about this group. They just keep winning ball games. And obviously, as a top 8 national seed, a lot of people had a lot of respect for this club as they go back-to-back 40-win seasons for the first time since 05-06. 10-3 in the month of May, hosting the regional and going through that one. Had to get through Oklahoma State in a regional final to do so, but Here they are in a packed house at Sewell Thomas Stadium. Dave Neal alongside Devin Travis. Glad you could join us. We are scoreless through an inning and a half. It has been a lot of strikeouts in this one.
Both pitchers look sharp. A lot of first pitch strikes we've seen today so far. That's going to be a big key.
And here's John Lim. He of a broken finger in the regional, a catcher for Alabama. Got hit by a foul ball, broke a finger on his throwing hand. And they kept him. He said he could hit, and apparently he wasn't lying.
Hey, sometimes something
Right.
goes wrong, and that finger up in the air seems to be helping him. And he had a wonderful regional, multi-hits in his last 2 games. But right there, you see the hand just hanging out. Catches it, broken finger. I don't know how catchers do it, but they're tough. That's why John Lim's still in the game, and he's swinging a hot bat.
Yeah, they have made his whole contraption for him. As you can see, it's not exactly easy. He's got a special mitt on the right hand where the broken finger is.
Sliding guard on his right hand. Now he doesn't have the ability to put the other guard on, so he needs coach's help. Teamwork.
Eric Hines, a young freshman. High chopper, base hit. Lim comes around second. He will get in safely. And Hines ends up at second base. Second and third, nobody out here at the bottom of the second for the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, here we go. First pitch swing for Mr. Hines, the freshman, swinging a hot bat, and this is just unfortunate for the Johnnies. A high chopper, ball falls into left field, and this is all John Lim's read here. Ball's in front of you. He's thinking the whole time, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. It's his own read. He trusts his read. Great job. And how about that base running on the backside as well by Eric Hines, taking that extra bag. Big time, huge for Alabama here early on.
Eric Hines didn't get the start until midway through the season. He struggled a little bit early on at the plate, but they said, you know what, we're just going to ride with this guy. He's super talented, and since then he has been on a roll for this group and hadn't left the field. Here's Brennan Holt, the second baseman now.
It's normally this time of year where freshmen are no longer freshmen, is what coaches like to say, but they get comfortable and they start to believe. And he's had some success, a lot more success in the postseason.
That one is up and away to Holt. Holt comes in at 234.
292 with runners in scoring position, though, on the year for Brennan Holt.
Grad student, transfer out of Baton Rouge, started his college career at LSU. Then went to Oklahoma State, then went to South Alabama, and here he is in Tuscaloosa.
A little bit of everywhere. Here in a 3-0 count. 5 curveballs we've seen today from Liam O'Leary. Has not been able to land it. Scary.
Liam O'Leary, by the way, 8-4 on the year. Came in with 105 innings pitched, an ERA of 3.25. He has been their workhorse.
Oh, he's fantastic. Old school throwback kind of pitcher.
There's a strike. It's 3-2. This huge crowd didn't exactly agree.
Pretty good pitch right there, but Agresti setting up away, yanks it a bit. Umpire stays with it. 3-2 count, no outs early on in this ball game. Bottom of the lineup. If you're Liam O'Leary, the most they get here is 1. You got to attack here, no free passes.
Off the fist, we'll do it again.
Such a big moment in this game. Alabama 31-10 when they score first. They've played great baseball here at home all year long.
Shot down the line. That's going to get them both home. Coming around third. He will touch the plate right behind Lim, and a 2 RBI double for Holt, and the Tide on the board first.
Tide rolling early. Liam O'Leary, you have to execute when you're trying to go away. He misses in. That's the cookie zone to Brendan Holt. Look at this swing. Short, simple. Finds the inside of the baseball, drives it down the right field line. No doubt both runners are scoring. No doubt double. Alabama, no outs. Another runner in scoring position. Rolling early.
For Holt, RBIs 22 and 23 on the season, his 8th double. And now Luke Vaughn comes to the plate. On the season, his 8th double. And now Luke Vaughn comes to the plate, the Crimson Tide first baseman. That one misses upstairs. St. John's not going to flinch, though. If we know anything about this group, coming from behind is not an issue.
Look at that one on May 31st, down 5-0. And they strike back to win that game 21-8. All 6 games in the postseason so far, comeback fashion. It's a tough, gritty group. And you think about Northeast baseball, you think about the cold, you think about Queens, New York. Tough is the first word that comes to mind. And at a 1-for-10 start, and here they are in a super regional, 2 wins away from Omaha. This is what they represent.
1-2 on Vaughn. Not had a great year at the plate, just .213, but does have 9 home runs on the season. Vaughn has 33 hits, 9 of them left the yard.
Homer in the regional, 4 runs, 3 RBIs. He provides some big-time juice at the bottom of the lineup.
Sharply hit out to short. That's going to keep Holt at second. And Sorp over to first, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's a big out right there, Guy. In second, no outs. Liam O'Leary, you mentioned the numbers and the length that he's given this club all year long. When you find yourself in a jam, sure, you give up 2 runs. You got to keep your team in the ball game. Big early out.
And here's the 9-hole hitter, Peyton Steele. Peyton making his 40th start of the year. Peyton kind of lost his job. He was out there at the beginning of the season and just really wasn't swinging it very well. They needed a little bit more offense, and that's kind of when Rob Vaughn said, you know what, I'm going to put Lim at catcher. I've got a really good athlete in Brady Neal who can play some outfield, and they put him out there for his bat, and they kind of stuck with that routine for a lot of the season. But now Steele is back in there. My point being is that he was a former starter.
As well, last 10 games, 9 for 30. Physical bat down at the bottom of the lineup. His team's playing well in May. 10-3, flipping the month to June, looking to keep it rolling. Best time to steal third base is with 1 out. Mr. Holdout at second base, 15 of 17 in stolen bases this year.
That one stays up 2-0. Didn't miss by much.
Leary likes the misses with the breaking ball down. It's been up so far early in this ball game.
It's 3-0.
The last thing you want to do is walk the number 9-hole hitter with Bryce Fowler and Justin LeBron and Brady Neal coming up. Find a way to come all the way back here. You'd imagine it's 3 fastballs, middle, got a challenge.
Three and 1 to Steele. Sophomore out of Decatur, Alabama. Only played 8 games a year ago. Chased one that probably was ball 4.
That's a pitch for a pitcher that as soon as you release it, you go, oh no, and then you catch a break, see if he can gain some momentum here in a 3-2 count.
Goes fastball, called, third strike, 92 miles an hour, and Steele heading back to the dugout. Way to battle back by Liam O'Leary.
That's all they do, the Johnnies. They fight back, and he just makes straight fastballs and a strikeout looking dotted away. Nice job. Liam O'Leary looks sharp. Minimizing damage, so important in this ball game.
His third strikeout of the game. 2 down now for Bryce Fowler, the Alabama leadoff man. Struck out his first time to the plate tonight. Lifts this one in the air down the line. There's some room. Bernardini in foul territory makes the catch. But Alabama does strike on the Brennan Holt double that picks up 2 RBIs along the way. 2-0 tie.
All new drinks are here, from crafted sodas to refreshers. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire. Try them all now at McDonald's.
Dove Men knows how far guys will go to stop sweat, and they've heard it all.
Just duct tape them.
Blow dry your pits. Just make your own. New 96-hour Dove Men Maximum Protection. Keeps you dry longer than you need and cares for your skin.
The Sprite Berry Blast is here. With berry flavors and cold foam. Sprite from McDonald's just got bluer. One of the many new drinks now at McDonald's.
Dove Men knows how far guys will go to stop sweat, and they've heard it all.
Just duct tape them.
Blow dry your pits. Just make your own. New 96-hour Dove Men Maximum Protection. Keeps you dry longer than you need and cares for your skin.
You know when you're locked in, focused, and fearless.
Welcome to the WNBA.
A charged up atmosphere.
Start with us, right here. Here we go. WNBA.
A charged up atmosphere.
Start with us, right here.
Here we go. Your vision narrows. You can't look away. Every assist, every stop, every logo three.
From beyond the logo.
Every did you see that moment?
What records are going to be broken this season?
All of it right here. Lock in. Tuesday at 7 on ESPN and the ESPN app.
I decided it's my alpha day. I need to send a message that says I am hyper competent.
Someone bring a gurney.
I don't need anyone's help.
What have you done?
And I don't love strip clubs, but I can sit at the bar and eat wings.
Are you willing to sacrifice everything for this job?
Gotta stay focused.
Yeah.
After the sweep in Oxford, Mississippi State is 7-2 in league play.
All right, here we go. We'll bring it up. One, appreciate you being on time. All right, again, I know a lot of us, it was a long day yesterday. Appreciate you showing up on time. Second, we are winning games. We're in a good heater right now, but don't let that detract from the energy, the focus, the intent that we come in here with, and let others distract each other, and then we don't get the actual outcome that we need. Right, Spock? All right, so make sure we're locked in, good intent, good focus for everything we're doing. All right, let's get it. Here we go. Have some pace, have some focus and intent. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That boy's solid, good, babe. You're doing great today. Locked in. Now that you're finally lifting weights, you hit home runs. We go all fall, no homers. You start lifting weights for real, you hit homers. What's up, Grandpa? Ramping it. You making it? Yeah. All right, loosen them legs up. Focus, 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 please. Control it. Smooth. Good. Fight that fall. Fight that fall. Please control the fall. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. Good. Funny, Jimbo. Last set, best set. Accelerate it. Up. Good. All right, fellas, good work. Break it down. Call it a day. Hey, thumbs up. 3, 1, 2, 3.
It's a beautiful day for baseball here in Starkville. Non-conference baseball as Grambling takes on Mississippi State.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Go bat on the shoulders 8 times.
Next is a non-conference game against Grambling State.
Let's go, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Hey, Darren. How you doing? Yeah, great. Great to see you.
Tim Cooper, good to see you.
Hey, Tim, Brian O'Connor, great to see you.
Tim Cooper. David, man. Yeah, what up, dude?
Coach?
Good, man.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, man, good to be here.
Yeah.
By rule, they have to play the run rule. You good with that? Yeah, we play run rule without it.
Okay, that's right.
We'll do. The only other thing's the pitch clock between batters. They usually run a 30. Are we going to do that?
Between batters?
Yes, between batters.
That's what we play with, if he's comfortable.
I mean, it don't matter.
Okay. Yeah. So 30 in between batters. Okay.
And extra innings, straight baseball?
Straight baseball.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Good luck.
Coach, good luck. Okay. All right, man. Have a great one, man. Okay.
The bases loaded to 2 outs in the inning. 3-2. That ball ripped into left field, ranging back hill, the left fielder, and it's off the top of the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Ryder Woodson going to plate a pair to give State a 3-0 lead.
Great approach right here. Let's go. Win a pitch.
The Bulldogs score in each of the first 6 innings.
Got the bases loaded. Here's Garrett Fry.
Rondé 6 homers on the year, 45 runs batted in. Now, St. John's has homered 8 times in the last 5 games they've played. For a team that didn't hit a bunch of home runs during the regular season, they have, I guess, with the weather getting warmer, finding more barrels.
And it's just a confident group, and there's absolutely nothing scarier than a confident team in the postseason.
Swing and a miss. LeGrande strikes out for the 2nd time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for St. John's. And when we'll come back, we'll visit with that man, Mike Hampton. Stay with us.
Why can't psoriasis just leave me alone? The inflammation inside, this on the outside. The pills and creams haven't done enough for me. I can feel the stares, hear the whispers. I'm done. So done.
Talk to your dermatologist about your psoriasis symptoms and treatment options. Go to SoDone.com.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal, built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2, like the limited-time drumstick with peanuts. DQ, happy tastes good.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
For right now, Mike Hampton, the head coach of St. John's. And Coach, regional baseball is great. Supers, whole nother ball game. I know you guys didn't even go home after the regionals. You came right here. But what's it been like the last few days as your team's prepared? Is your team's prepared for this moment?
You know, we tried to take, you know, every day just the same way that we always do is just try to work hard and prepare for another game. So, you know, we've been practicing over at a high school and getting a couple of lifts in and just trying to get ourselves prepared for tonight.
Coach, when you think about St. John's, most people think about basketball, but this is a proud baseball program. What is it about this club this year that's made this run so special?
You know, a lot of history in our program. You know, these guys have worked their tails off to get to where they are, and I'm proud of them, and hopefully we can finish this game pretty strong.
All right, Coach, we'll let you get going.
Thank you.
Right.
Thanks, Coach.
There is LeBron, starts things off with another base hit. We talked about the big players need to step up in the big moments, and LeBron's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and he loves to get after that first pitch as well. How about a first pitch curveball? First one landed, really, that I can remember all night, but he goes up with a good game plan and gets him going here early.
And again, LeBron over there at first base, 7th in the country in stolen bases. Leads the Southeastern Conference 40 of 41. And here is Brady Neal. First pitch he sees, chopper out to second. Can they turn 2? Yes, they can. Well done by the Johnnies to get 2 quick outs now here in the 3rd.
Yeah. Liam O'Leary, nice response right there. Gives up a first pitch hit on a breaking ball. All right, let's get a ground ball. Let my 2-seam action work. And look at Fry, 4, 6, and a 3. Pitcher's best friend. Good response here from Liam.
Base is empty now for Jason Torres. Torres grounded out to shortstop. His first time up. We're talking about that proud program. 39 NCAA tournament appearances for this St. John's group. I don't think people realize that's tied for 12th in the country.
I had no idea. Last week when it popped up, I was shocked. And it's a great program. It's a proud program. It's a gritty, tough program. And this team this year is extremely special.
Ground ball out to short. And Seward crossed the diamond. A nice clean inning. How about 5 pitches to get you out of that one?
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, when we come back, we will visit with Rob Vaughn of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Stay with us.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now I have Skyrizi.
And now, I'm back in the picture. Skyrizi is the only IL-23 inhibitor proven to help achieve remission, meaning few to no symptoms in just 4 weeks for some people. Many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Now's the time to take control of your Crohn's. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Top of the 4th inning, Alabama leads 2-0 on 5 hits against St. John's. This Super Regional, Dave Neal, Devin Travis, and joining us, Rob Vaughn, skipper of this Alabama team. Coach came here 3 years ago, took over under some kind of weird circumstances. You got this job, and you had great success at Maryland. But here we sit. Look around this place. I mean, is this what you dreamed that this could be?
Man, this is it, man. Like, this is what it's all about. I absolutely love Maryland with my whole heart, man. I had a great time there. We did some special things. That regional we hosted there in 22, I'll never forget. But, man, this is what it's all about. I told the boys before the game started, we were out and left. I said, man, take a minute and look around. Like, we got a job to do the second we break this huddle, but you guys built this, so enjoy the heck out of it tonight.
Coach, Justin LeBron, your shortstop. I mean, what's it been like watching his progression over these last 3 years?
He's just dynamic, man. Like, he does something every day, and I know everybody's talked about it, man. There's something, you know, they talk about his numbers this year. They talk about this, that, and the other, but every day that dude does something that makes you say, like, holy cow, you know, and the way he runs the bases, the way he swings a bat, the plays he makes on defense. I mean, he's as dynamic as it gets, man. That's why somebody's going to pay him a whole lot of money next month. So proud of him, man. I hope we got a couple more weeks with him.
All right, buddy. We'll let you get going. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate the time.
Yep, thank you all.
Thanks, Coach.
You know, we were talking about really this situation. You go back to 2023, Brad Bohannon was here as Jader Rafestanger steps in behind 0-2. Jason Jackson, the pitching coach, has to take over for Brad Bohannon, who got wrapped up in this awkward gambling type situation. They let him go in the middle of the season, and JJ, as they call him, Coach JJ down there, led them to the postseason. And there were some that thought he was going to, you know, get this job, and if he did, maybe he'd leave. He's a really respected pitching coach. Well, they go to Maryland, where Rob Vaughn had led Maryland to the best record in school history and had really just taken that program and elevated it near the top of the ACC every year. They hired him here, and I think one of the best things probably for this program and for this staff is he kept Jason Jackson on the staff as his pitching coach.
That's awesome, and he's just a young, high-energy coach, and you can tell how much his players respect him. And then he keeps Jason Jackson, his pitching coach, a guy that's had so much success. And you think about the success he had in which the season where he filled in and he took him to the postseason. Huge amount of respect.
Jason Jackson has helped guide Tyler Fay to 5 strikeouts tonight.
He's locked in.
Yeah.
And he's got it all working. Fastball at the top of the zone. Not many mistakes over the heart of the plate tonight. The slider's working. Just enough cutters. Changeup's been really good to the left-handed hitters.
Here's Sean McMillan. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch he sees, fouls it off.
Sean hitting .444 on fastballs, 94 plus this year. Swinging the bat well against the cutter to a .625 batting average. It's the slider changeup he struggled with this year. It's back-to-back there.
Sophomore out of Freeport, New York. Last year named to the Big East first team. Was a freshman All-America, hit .328, led the Johnnies with 9 homers, starting 45 games. And, of course, he has brought that again this year, second team All-Conference. But he's going to have to head back to the dugout and think about that for a moment.
It's just absolutely dialed in. It's a guy that's grabbing the ball. Friday night guy the entire year in the SEC. How about right on right, changeup, glove side, dotted up on the outer black. You want to know when a pitcher's feeling good, he's landing that right on right changeup. 6th strikeout of the night.
34 strikes and 50 pitches. That'll work.
strikeout stuff, but it's right at you.
Tough out here, Adam Agresti. The only hit, led off the second with a double. Got to third, but left stranded there.
It's been a heavy diet of fastballs to Agresti tonight.
Agresti, first team All Big East, Tallahassee Regional MVP, the redshirt sophomore out of Yorktown, New York. How about last year? He starts 37 games and hit .210. He did have 9 home runs now.
And then a year later.
And a year later,
Here
we've got 19 bombs and hitting .290.
Great story. Highly recruited guy out of high school. Head coach Rob Vaughn, when he was at Maryland, said he recruited him pretty hard, and he chose to come to St. John's.
Ranked as high as the number 11 catcher in the nation coming out of high school.
Walks, just 37 strikeouts with a guy with 19 home runs. That is not something you see often.
Who had just misses. I think the real testament to how he's respected, he's been intentionally walked 14 times this year.
Good for tied first in Division I baseball. Walked 2 times last weekend. Still 2 homers.
Here's a 3-2 off the end of the bat. We'll do it again.
Since that double in the second inning, D. Faye's retired 9 straight St. John's hitters.
Can he make it 10? Down the line and right. That'll be a prized possession for someone. Man, they are packed in here.
This is an awesome atmosphere.
They were wrapped around the outfield wall area waiting to get in 2 hours before. I mean, like around the stadium. It was nuts. Folks trying to get into that general admission area. Fouls that one straight back. Boy, the 9th pitch of this at-bat coming up.
Quality at-bats. This is the name of the game for St. John's. Used to playing from behind. The 4th and 5th innings have been their big innings. Trying to extend the inning here with 2 outs.
Boy, what an at-bat.
Unbelievable.
That is a professional at-bat.
From a power hitter that doesn't swing and miss a ton and stays in the strike zone. 2 quick outs and a walk.
I mean, there you go. As a team, the 20% walk rate, the best of any team in the regionals.
28 walks, 3 hit by pitches, 14 for 41 with runners in scoring position. Quality outing after quality outing for starters. The bullpen just finding a way to piece it together. And that's how you roll into Tallahassee and beat down the Knowles.
Will Cowan throw back to first. Will Cowan. He grounded out his first time up. Hit .293 last year. As a freshman, had 4 homers. Slaps this one to Torres. Nice little backhand pick and over to first base, and that'll get the Tide off the field. Well done by Jason Torres. 2-0 Alabama.
%98 of college athletes go pro in something other than sports. That's why the NCAA provides financial literacy, career readiness, and life skills. And studies show college athletes succeed later in life at higher rates than their peers. Participation in NCAA sports prepares 500,000 student athletes for success in life, creating tomorrow's leaders today. See all the ways the NCAA puts student athletes first.
Do you suffer in pain? Are you stiff, tense, or less active than before? Introducing the EasyWell Remedy Massage System that combines the incredible effects of vibrational therapy, targeted deep tissue shiatsu massage, plus soothing infrared heat. A triple fusion of therapeutic experiences. Full body vibrational therapy increases blood circulation and reduces inflammation. Look at these beads moving from the powerful vibrational motors.
It's like 1,000 little fingers just vibrating my body from head to toe.
Infrared heat penetrates deep to reduce pain, soothe, and relax.
Remedy gets in there and helps deal with the source of the pain, so you feel much better.
The Ultra Shiatsu pillow with 6 infrared heated nodes mimics a professional massage. Plus, it's detachable for deep relief anywhere you need it.
It's just something that you're gonna have to feel for yourself.
Experience the true remedy for your pain and stiffness. Call now.
Well, we had 3 teams already clinch spots in Omaha before we threw our first pitch here in this Tuscaloosa, Alabama Super Regional. You see West Virginia, Troy, Ole Miss all head to Omaha next week. Congrats to Skylar Meade. Maybe last team in. And boy, did they put on a show down in Troy. Our side of the bracket, we call it the right side of the bracket. Georgia beats Mississippi State in a slugfest in Athens earlier today. Oklahoma, how about that? They put it on Kansas in their first game. Meanwhile, Texas up on Oregon 5-0. And it's 2-0 Alabama here. It'll be a completely new look in Omaha this year. Now, one of the teams that were there last year will return.
Awesome.
I think that is great.
Yeah. Good for Troy.
Yeah, man, what a scene.
Yeah.
What a scene. And they've been left out of the tournament. They've been that last team out. It had been a tough couple of years for Troy, and they did sneak in this year. And there you go.
So cool. That's what college baseball is about. How about Georgia? Down 7 runs. They come back tonight.
5 home runs for the Dogs as John Lim steps in there. He has 9 home runs on the year. By the way, we're looking at John Lim, and you can see it on his right hand. The batting glove's been cut out a little bit. He's got this little brace on there that was created by the Alabama trainer after he broke his finger in the regional last week. And they've kind of made a new one that's a little bit more comfortable. But he was saying that when he swings, it moves around. Didn't have to swing there. Has to adjust it all the time. They had to cut the glove out. But my man is playing with a broken finger. And can't catch, but he can certainly hit. He got a base hit earlier.
2 good at-bats back-to-back. Find a way. Catchers, they're a different kind of tough.
So he'll stand at first after the walk. And that'll get us to Eric Hines, who singled his first time up.
Singing on the first pitch. Just a chopper right in front of home plate. Bounces into left field. Led to the first 2 runs of this ball game.
6'3", 230 pounds. A true freshman from just down the street. Literally just down the street here in Tuscaloosa. I mean, Rob Vaughn just says the guy has real power. He takes big swings. He knows what it is. That's something they're going to work on. Maybe shorten that a little bit. But he wants him this year. Just be you. Do you.
Let it fly.
Last 11 games, this true freshman's hitting .311, 3 homers, 8 runs batted in, 5 hits last weekend. Watches that one down. I think his splits too are kind of telling where he can go. He's a .315 hitter against left-handers, and with 5 homers, he's .274, which is a pretty good number for a young player in this league against right-handers. Also has 4 home runs.
It is one impressive young man.
Yeah.
It's a solid approach that's getting better and better. He's getting spun a lot early on in the season. He made the adjustment back from the breaking ball. Has the ability to get jammed with 2 strikes and hit balls out to deep right field like he did in the regional. He's laying off tough pitches like that, and that's such a big pitch, right? 1-2 count. You're behind with the guy on the mound that's a veteran and having a great season. Now you flip the count. Now it's 2-2. You're back in this thing. So small adjustments and pitches inside of an at-bat proved to be the big key in the long run.
Now he will strike out. It's 44 strikeouts, 5 walks, but it's getting better. He's in the last few weeks in that regard.
Yep.
Big swing there and fouls that one off. I guess SEC pitching this year, young man hit 267, third best on the team.
That's impressive. Fireball is all over the SEC.
There is the guy waiting for his opportunity. Brennan Holt had a big hit his last time up. 2-2 on the big man Eric Hines at the plate. Another high chopper, that'll be foul. By the way, Hines came out as the #1 ranked outfielder and the second best prospect in the state of Alabama. There's a lot of great baseball here in this state. And the 11th ranked outfielder nationally. And a top 60 overall prospect. And said he's an Alabama guy through and through, and this was his spot.
A little tied. There was no other choice.
And he has watched this one go full, 3-2.
You want to know how you cut down on strikeout numbers? You lay off those borderline pitches. Back in this thing. Imagine it's something spinning here.
There it is. Outstanding pitch from Liam O'Leary.
And Holt delivered the big 2-run double. No out, second and third. Alabama, you got to come up with timely hitting. They've done it all postseason long. And how about the bottom of the lineup? Mr. Holt providing the first 2 big runs of this ball game.
And he comes to the plate with a runner on first. John Lim, who walked a moment ago, still stands there with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Another base hit. Lim held up for a moment, thinking that Aiden Fry might be able to catch that one, but he gets to second base.
Yeah, and you got to hold up on that ball. It's a line drive through the infield. That's the importance of middle infielders always jumping. You got to start backing a line drive. He does, but what a swing. Change up, down and away. Well located. He's seeing the ball well tonight. Stays through it. First and second, 1 out. We got our first mound visit coming of the night.
George Brown, the St. John's pitching coach, out to the mound to visit with Liam O'Leary, the all Big East pitcher, who has gone 8+ innings 5 times this year. The Big East tournament game that he pitched, how about 8 innings, 137 pitches, 6 strikeouts in that game. But St. John just won 11 of his 13 starts this year.
Unbelievable. I mean, you think about the 100+ and 11 of 16, 3 complete games on the year. Starting pitching, that's where everything starts with in the game of baseball, and he's been the key guy for the Johnnies all year. He is just 1 out away from passing the season single season record of innings pitched, passing Sean Hagen from 2012. What a year for this young man.
Junior college transfer. Here's Luke Vaughn, runners at first and second. Luke grounded out to end the 2nd inning. His average at 212. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Luke just a 174 hitter with runners in scoring position this year.
No. Bigger time than now, looking to throw those numbers from the regular season out, trying to ride the high. Home run in the regionals. We haven't seen much of that curveball, Hundy.
No, you know, that curveball, he talked about it yesterday, like when we were visiting with him, like it's a pitch he said just the last couple of weeks, and he's finally bought into it. He says he's been getting strikeout after strikeout with it.
Yeah, just has not been able to land it tonight.
There's a little slider in there for a strike, 2-2.
The importance of 2 breaking balls,
Yeah.
right? Can't find your curveball, go to the slider. That's been sharp.
See what he does here with this 2-2. Rides a fastball up and in.
Tried to steal one there. It's mostly breaking balls that we've seen tonight, not a ton of fastballs. But that pitch does serve a purpose. Up and in. See if you can speed up the hitter here. Normally, it sets up the breaking ball.
And they're now loaded.
Great at bat.
His second walk this inning and the second walk for the game.
4 walks last week against Florida State. That was the season high for Liam O'Leary.
And the 9-hole hitter, Peyton Steele. Steele struck out. His first time up.
Struck out looking on a fastball away. If you're a hitter here, you're looking for elevation, 1-0 count. It's been a lot of breaking balls here. Let's see if he looks for it. And it looked like he was, and he steals a fastball. Nice pitch.
Peyton Steele has hit into 3 double plays this year. That one stays up 2-1.
Hitter here is looking for elevation, something up in the zone, short, simple swing, trying to stay right back through the middle of the field. If you're Liam O'Leary, breaking ball is the pitch you like to go to in this spot, but you got to find a way to get it down in the zone. Got it.
Oh, just off the plate. Steele wasn't buying.
Great pitch, even better take, and that's a big one. 3-2, 1 out. Crowd starting to get into this thing. Big situation here.
6th full count of the night for Liam O'Leary. And he walks one of them in. RBI for Peyton Steele. It's 3-0 Alabama as Lim touches home.
He went to the faithful there with the slider, missed. Great at bat, bottom of the lineup, providing some offense tonight. Doesn't matter how you score him in the postseason, find a way to touch home plate. Bringing up the top of the lineup, the go-to guy, the engine, Bryce Fowler.
Fowler with a strikeout. Flew out in foul territory his last time up.
4:15 with runners in scoring position coming in.
And he'll look at a strike there, 1-1. Fowler moves to center field this year. It's been a couple of years at Southern Miss, 1 year at Pearl River Community College, and now in his 2nd season with the Crimson Tide. .30 pitches this inning now for Liam O'Leary.
He's a workhorse, but that's 75 pitches already, not even through the 4th inning.
Fowler fouls that one off. Fowler was actually out of junior college, was headed to Campbell to go play baseball. Then they had a coaching change, and so then he just got himself back in the portal, decommitted, and Rob Vaughn had actually seen him. He went to go watch another kid play in junior college and saw him, and so when he saw his name pop up in the portal, he was like, I want that, I need that guy.
That's right.
And here he is.
Bryce Fowler told us he couldn't have committed fast enough.
Bases loaded, 2-2. Sharply hit, base hit. Brennan Holt will score. Luke Vaughn will score. They will hold Steele at 3rd and a 2 RBI double for Bryce Fowler.
That breaking ball's been up in the zone for Liam O'Leary, and it just felt like a matter of time before one of these hitters took advantage of it, and it's the guy that's best with runners in scoring position on this Alabama club. Breaking ball up in the zone, rocket shot down the first base line. 2 runners scores, second and third, 1 up, and Bryce Fowler said, yeah, baby, I like postseason baseball, having a wonderful postseason. 5-0, Alabama.
And here's Justin LeBron with runners at second and third. And that catches him on the arm. I think he's mad because he doesn't get to hit.
Yeah, he's probably mad he didn't get to hit without question, and that's never a fun place to get hit with the baseball. Right on his left arm, near his wrist. Good hitters, you got to try to find a way to go in with the fastball, especially when they've taken advantage of 2 breaking balls. Misses there, runs arm side, bases loaded, 1 out.
So Adam Agresti will go out, kind of slow the moment down. Looks like Mike Hampton trying to figure out, is this the moment? They've already had 1 mound visit this inning.
Yep. You can imagine that the bullpen is starting to get going a bit.
Tyler Longoria out in that bullpen, waiting for the call. Let's see if Coach Hampton will let him pitch to Brady Neal or not.
It's gotten Brady Neal out on a strikeout with the slider, double play with the slider. Gonna stick with him here.
How about the splits for Brady? Talk about making it a tough decision for a coach. He's 332 versus left-handers, 331 versus right-handers.
Pick your poison.
He does have more pop from against right-handed pitching. 7 home runs versus 3 home runs against left-handed pitching.
And he said that was a big key for his turnaround this season, staying in that left center field gap, lower flight off the bat.
He looks at a strike there. It's 1-2. Brady get into a double play his last time out, struck out his first time against Liam O'Leary. Now up to 37 pitches this inning.
Still going.
That one is fouled out of play. If you're into like good stories, Brady Neal's a good story. So his journey, we talked a little bit about it, just coming out as an elite level catcher at a high school, IMG Academy, goes to LSU, gets the starting job there as a freshman, but then hurts his back and really can't play the second half of the season. Really struggled in the second year at LSU. Transferred to Alabama, did not go well last year for him either. He said he was put too much pressure, wanted to be that guy that they all thought he was going to be coming out of high school. And then you see what he has done this year versus what he did last year. He said just playing free.
Settle on in.
That one's up in the zone, and he draws a walk and an RBI for Brady. So Brady Neal gets the RBI, makes it a 6-0 game.
That's 4 walks on the inning, tying his season high. That's back-to-back weeks. Had a hit by pitch, just 2 hits this inning. And Bama, 4 runs across, still just 1 out.
And that's going to do it. This is a walk that Mike Hampton didn't think he was going to have to make here in the 4th inning.
There you see it, the free passes, 4 last week, 4 tonight. You got an Alabama club that's playing exceptional on offense. 9 homers in the regional. Just 3 games.
6-0 Alabama. We'll step aside, up the change when we come back.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep you out of the picture. Now, there's Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Control of my symptoms means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Get back in the picture. Skyrizi is proven to help deliver relief, repair, and remission. Feel significant symptom relief as early as 4 weeks. Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year, and help people achieve lasting remission.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or UC.
Ready to get back in the picture with Skyrizi?
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and UC combined.
Serious play requires serious hydration. But who says hydration can't be fun? New Capri Sun Hydrate with essential electrolytes and 50% less sugar than leading regular sports drinks.
This is a heavyweight fight right here.
We can't change the past now. We're already focused on getting through. We can't be satisfied. Just gotta continue to push forward.
This magic carpet ride continues.
Spurs Knicks, Game 3 on ABC and the ESPN app.
Matt Schick, Mike Rooney in the studio. For the first time in 10 years, we have two first-timers going to the College World Series, West Virginia and Troy.
Oh, what a scene. Both places. Let's go.
And they will both play each other for their respective first game in Omaha later next week. Dave?
West Virginia, Troy, two magical venues this weekend and last weekend for West Virginia, and they're going to Omaha along with Ole Miss so far. Tyler Longoria hoping he can kind of quiet things down a bit as Alabama has jumped out to 6-0 lead. Liam O'Leary's night is over. His shortest start of the year was 3 1/3. As he faces Jason Torres, the cleanup hitter. I mean, he was playing with fire that inning, and it finally burned him.
Yeah, the breaking ball was just up in the zone today. He's been fantastic all year. You already mentioned his shortest start of the season, but a big situation here. You know, St. John's, they have the ability to come back, but bases loaded, 1 out, tie in this game, trying to minimize damage.
And on the mound is Longoria, who walks into this dicey situation. Hey, man, just you want to play ball? Here you go. Your base is loaded, cleanup hitters up, and you're down 6-0. Go fix this.
Go get him.
And that one just misses. 90 miles an hour.
Fastball, slider, changeup. You see that fastball at 90 miles per hour. It's got a ton of upshoot. That means these hitters, they're trying to work on top of the baseball. Gets a lot of swing and miss up in the zone. The slider, sweeping action. But it's a ton of fastballs just firing at you up top.
2-2 the count.
There you see it, extremely tough on right-handed hitters.
Well, that works.
It's just such a different look, right? You got Liam O'Leary that was pitching, and it was a ton of breaking balls and spin. And then you bring in this guy from a different arm slot, right on right. It's got a ton of upshoot. How about 5 straight fastballs? Imagine they had a pretty good game plan coming in. Things go wrong, right to Longoria.
So Longoria will face Lem, who started this inning with a walk, came in to score.
Lefties hitting .409 against Longoria. All singles.
Popped him up high into this Tuscaloosa sky. Shallow center field. The Grande there to make the catch. Tide will leave him loaded, but they do pick up 4 runs here in the 4th. Their lead is 6.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
What's her deal?
Well, she went to Metro and saved over $250. She got the new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G for free and no activation fees. Get that more for your money feeling, only at Metro.
Kraft Mac and Cheese Power Mac. Powered by protein, packed with fiber.
Get 'em up, get 'em up.
The best thing ever keeps getting better.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal, built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2, like the limited-time drumstick with peanuts. DQ, happy tastes good.
We quilt this city. Quilted Northern Comfort. 3 cushy layers that are so comfy.
Keep it quilted with Quilted Northern.
No matter what kind of teeth you gotta brush, Oral-B Electric cleans better with one simple touch. Oral-B's dentist-inspired round brush head hugs them, cleans them, and gets in between them for 100% cleaner teeth. Your perfect clean starts with Oral-B.
Well, Tyler Fay, he's up for the task here tonight. The ace for Alabama, 62 pitches, 41 strikes, about 11 of 14 first pitch strikes. 6 strikeouts, just 1 hit allowed, 3 on the fastball, 2 on the changeup, 1 on the cutter. You got to deliver. It all starts with starting pitching in the postseason, and let me tell you, Tyler Fay, it's one of the best arms in the country.
He has been fantastic tonight. Got off to a great start. Started the game off striking out the side to get this one rolling. Just 1 hit, no run. A lot of zeros on the boards for this St. John's team. Aiden Fry will try to get it going for the Johnnies. Fry hitting 6, followed by Bernardini and then Rob Mansour. Tyler Fay, one of the old savvy veterans on this team. Matter of fact, he got married in the offseason.
New Year's, right? New Year's,
right over
New Year's
there.
Day.
There's his wife, Chloe, right there. Chloe Fay. And yeah, got married up in, what'd they say? It was in Iowa.
Uh-huh.
We were talking to a few of the players about it, and they were like, yeah, we really love Tyler. I hope he understands how much we love him. But the chances of us going to Iowa in the winter, and the fact that we may not be able to get home,
not good.
We'll just tell him congratulations when he gets back.
FaceTime us.
Yeah. He invited the whole team to come up. Got married just right there at the first of the year, and congratulations to him and Chloe. But yeah, Justin LeBron was one of those guys saying, "Yeah, man, we discussed it."
Justin LeBron's a Florida boy.
Yeah, he didn't like that cold.
If it's under 60, that's freezing. South Florida.
So after the walk, Chris Bernardini now steps in there.
Remember, it's the 5th inning at St. John's, and 2 of their 3 games down in Tallahassee, both against the Noles, that they started to flip the switch. Got their leadoff man on, 2nd time in 5 innings.
It was a big grand slam in the regional final by Adam Agresti that propelled them to a victory. Throw back to first, nothing happening there.
It was with 2 outs too. I mean, in watching that offense at the time, it looked like Peyton Manka was going to go 9 innings shutout, and a couple errors, and they flipped the switch with their go-to guy.
Slow roller, Torres only play over to first, close play, and they just did get him.
Just barely is right, but that's all you need is just barely, and ooh, that is very close.
St. John's is challenging the first
Call is safe. The previous play is under review. Excuse me.
Looked like the
Call
right
is out. Previous play is under review.
Garrett Scavelli over there at first base. Looking around, and let's see, indeed.
If there was such thing as a tie, that's a tie.
Now, again, the ball, when the ball is in the mitt, doesn't have to be squeezed. It just has to be in the mitt. And I think if you go by that logic, I think he got him by a cleat, maybe.
I am with you. The call on the field was out. I'm with you, D. But man,
it was kind of a slow. I like almost like Torres was like waiting for LeBron to come get it or something. You know what I mean? It was like slow action over there on the left side of the infield.
Yeah, lefties definitely want to play downhill there, and it's almost like Torres maybe forgot Bernardini could really get down the line, smelling an infield single.
Here's our NCAA Replay Operations Center in Pittsburgh. Guys breaking this one down. And also get a look at the what's going on in Texas, Oregon in the process.
What a view.
A lot of monitors in there.
Yeah. I wouldn't know where to look.
I'm gonna go with that call is gonna stand.
Seminoles stick together.
Right. That's right. That's so close.
Wow.
That is so. I would not be surprised if they said he's safe at first.
Correct, and I am very happy that we just get to talk about it and do not have to make the call.
Boy, if he is safe, though, that's going to certainly change the dynamic a little bit. It's going back to what you're talking about. They needed some base runners. And this team is very capable. You score 1 or 2 runs, make, you know, each little positive piece of momentum for St. John's is things that they build upon. It's been their story all year.
Yeah, it's an offense that just thrives off chaos, and it's not a ton of homers, although the homers have been up as of late. But you make a mistake with this team and you just give them one little crack. They just have been the team that pounces on that opportunity.
I mean, there's nobody out. This is a really substantial call in this game.
This is huge. This long normally is a good sign for call on the field.
Well, was there indisputable video evidence? I don't know that there was to overturn that.
With you.
We'll see right here.
The call on the field at first base with the runner out will stand. St. John's will lose a challenge and will have 1 remaining.
I clearly worth the challenge.
Yeah. Certainly.
And had it been ruled safe, I think, you know, that would have stood up under that test we just saw, the video test. You know what I mean? It just, whatever they called was going to stick.
First one, Knowles got right over St. John's all year so far.
That's right. The 71st pitch of the game to Rob Mansour with the runner at second base. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 250 hitter on the season for the shortstop. No homers, 26 runs batted in. To the right side. Vaughn says, I'll take it. He steps on the bag. That does get Fry over to third base, but 2 down now.
And a nice response here by Fay. I think that is the game plan for these right-handed hitters against Tyler Fay. I think the thought process has to be fastball the other way. You have to respect the slider. You have to respect the changeup and cutter. Gives you an opportunity when he does spin something in there or something's off. You can catch it out front and drive it, but you cannot try to pull this guy.
Again, Tyler Fay out in front to start in that bat.
It's just on repeat. It's the key coming into this ball game.
13 first pitch strikes. What'd you say? He was like opponents hit
145 coming into this thing. When just a 326 slug.
When he gets ahead in the count.
When it's in a pitcher's count, hitter's count, when it flips 346 and an OPS north of 1300.
There you go. That's all you need to know.
They're in the hitter's count here. Have not been many of them, and Dylan Fitzsimmons, the guy at the plate, the freshman, without question. They do not win that regional down in Tallahassee without this guy.
Big swing and a miss for the youngster, who they said they knew right away in fall baseball when we started scrimmaging. He walked like the first 12 times. His first hit in fall ball was a home run. They were like, oh, okay.
This guy belongs.
Yeah. Last 10 games, 341 average. Over the last month, he's hitting 327 with 4 homers and 15 runs batted in.
What you want to see, freshmen keep getting better.
Little slow roller. LeBron gobbles it up, throws. Oh man, does he have a hose? You're getting a look at what many people think will be a top 15 pick in the upcoming MLB draft.
Well, he's going to play in the big leagues for a long time, and good shortstops play downhill. How about you, Justin LeBron? Do it, kid.
The Disney Resorts Collection is the most magical place to stay at the most magical place on Earth. Here, the magic is up early, giving you extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day. Plus, this summer, get free water park admission on check-in day. Make summer even cooler and save up to 30% on rooms at select Disney Resort hotels when you stay 5 nights or more.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal, built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2, like the limited-time drumstick with peanuts. DQ, happy tastes good.
Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh meats are so deli fresh, people will think they're fresh from the deli.
Hello. I'll have a pastrami on rye.
I'm sorry?
Babe, we moved in next to a deli.
It's not the deli. It's Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh.
I'm gonna be back every day.
Hey, you're not packing your toys for the Super Bowl?
Nah, they gotta hold down the fort while we're in LA.
Like Toy Story?
Toy Story. The whole company's going. Let's roll.
Let's go! We're never gonna make it! It would take some kind of unbelievable Super Bowl Hail Mary! That's not funny, Eli!
To Super Bowl 61 and beyond.
For the latest news, insight, and in-depth analysis from the Super Regionals, visit NCAA.com, the home of all NCAA championships. Anticipating a record crowd tonight here in the game 1 of this Super Regional. Alabama this year, 33-1. When they lead by 3+ runs. The only loss came back in mid-March against Kentucky. 33-1. Here is Big Eric Hines back to the plate for Alabama.
3+ runs. Bullpen been pretty good.
Yeah. They have got some arms down there in the Alabama pen. 3 of them have been really steady for them. That's foul back out of play. Heiberger's been kind of their biggest weapon. They got Hagan Banks, a guy that can close games out for you, and then Austin Crowther's another guy that's been really solid for them as well. Another guy that can chew up some innings and close if you need him.
Yeah. 2 out of those 3 are lefties. And yeah. Interesting thing I saw though on the back end of that bullpen with those lefties, it's reverse splits. They're actually all better against against right-handed hitters, which I found very fascinating.
Longoria, second pitcher for St. John's tonight, a sophomore out of Watertown, Connecticut. Off the fist to the right side. This will be caught in foul territory by Sean McMillan. And that'll send Eric Hines back to the dugout.
Longoria just rearing back, firing with that fastball.
Here's Brennan Holt. Holt's had himself a nice day. A double with 2 RBIs and a single. Came in to score after that single back in the 4th.
Those 2 hits, good for 150 now. His collegiate career.
Raised his average to 242. Gone up 8 points so far tonight. As he wears that one on the shin.
Always look for a guy in the postseason to just step up and be the guy. And 7, 8, 9 the order tonight. Pretty good.
Holt does have a couple of home runs. And smashes this one out to right, and that'll be caught just shy of the track by Dylan Fitzsimmons, but that was smoked pretty well off the bat for Holt.
That was an absolute rocket shot. Lefties having a lot more success against Longoria this year. That upshoot fastball from that drop down slot. Lefties see it extremely well. They look for damage up in the zone. 2 outs nonetheless.
Here's Luke Vaughn. He walked and scored his last time. 0 for 1 tonight, also has a ground out.
Six runs tonight for Alabama, 7, 8, 9. They have 3 of them. Big key in the postseason. Bottom of the lineup has to find a way to produce.
Ball and fouls that one straight back, 1-1.
Longoria's in this ball game just trying to keep Alabama at bay. 6-0 ball game. Middle innings where St. John's have done their damage in the postseason. They have the top of the order up in the top half of this next inning. Chance for a quick 1-2-3 inning here.
Vaughn lays off that pitch, 2-1 the count. Two and two.
Dotted.
Alabama has struck out a program record 541 times this year.
Wow. That's a lot of strikeouts. I mean, you look at the numbers and you go, how is Alabama the number 7 overall team? Well, good teams just find a way.
That's what I say. They just find a way. That one catches Vaughn. A 2-2 pitch runs in on him, and he'll take the free pass down to first base.
It is never fun to get hit by a pitch, but when there are 2 strikes and against a tough right-handed pitcher, you will take it, especially off the elbow guard. Bama extends the inning. Ouch. It still does hurt, T. It's a real thing. It still does hurt to that thing.
I'm glad you said that. So I was going to say, how bad does that really hurt? You got a pad on there. But, okay, I'll believe you. I don't want to test it out. I'm just going to trust you on that one.
Whenever you're ready.
No, I'm good. To short. And Sewer across the diamond, and that works for St. John's. It'll get him off the field despite the hit by pitch. 6-0 Alabama through 5.
Oscar Mayer deli fresh meats are so deli fresh, people will think they're fresh from the deli.
Hi, yeah, let me get a turkey on a roll with 2 number 4s. I'm at the deli. No, you're not.
It's not the deli, it's Oscar Mayer deli fresh.
If you have an app that I can type in the order.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal. Built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2. Like the limited time drumstick with peanuts. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Tommy Copper's Zip Up Full Back Support Shirt is redefining compression.
If you do this, or this, or sometimes even this, Tommy Copper's got this.
The ultimate muscle-supporting, pain-fighting compression shirt that zips on easily.
So that you can do all this. Thank you, Tommy Copper.
Fight back pain. Go to TommyCopper.com and save 40% site-wide today.
You need this. Trust me.
People are going to want to see you fall when you get to the top.
Once again, undefeated.
I have such high expectations. You get competitive in those moments. You can lose in the blink of an eye.
Cardoso for three. Banks it in!
There's always been pressure in my life. This is what I was supposed to do. We fought so hard all season long to plan these environments. This is what we work for.
You could not have scripted a better ending to this magical women's college season.
Well, Alabama got the scoring going in the second inning. It was a Britton Holt double down the right field line that would score John Lim and Eric Hines. And then in the fourth inning, this things went haywire for Liam O'Leary. He walked four guys, and Alabama made sure to take advantage of that as a double from Bryce Fowler brought two more in. You see the storyline in this one. Alabama fourth inning with those 4 runs on just 2 hits, but those 4 walks. And if you look at St. John's top 3 in this lineup, as we start the 6th with the top of the lineup, fly ball out to Hines, they're now 0 for 7 with 6 strikeouts in this game. The top 3 in this lineup for St. John's.
Yep, and that was a big key coming into this game, is finding a way for the top of this lineup. John LeGrande having an incredible postseason, the spark plug, the ignition switch to this club, and you just got to credit Tyler Fay. I mean, he has been absolutely magnificent tonight.
And remember, Tyler Fay, also young man, if you hadn't followed Alabama at all, had a no-hitter this year. It wasn't just a no-hitter against some random team. He no-hit the Florida Gators.
Is a special lineup. I thought that the Florida Gators, I know you watched them play a ton more this season. I thought that that team was good enough to win a national championship. But Troy, from the losers bracket,
are now going to Omaha. Wow. They win that Gainesville Regional. Because of circumstances, they get to host. And took them 2 games to punch their ticket. And Fay with another strikeout. That is his 7th of the game.
he is absolutely dealing right now. That's the four-seam fastball. That's the pitch he likes to go to against lefties up above the zone. And Rafe Stanger, a guy that does not have a ton of swing and miss. That's how good Tyler Fay is tonight.
For the love of the game.
That's right.
When you left Florida State, how many years did you spend in minor league ball?
I spent 2.5 years.
People could tell you about it. This one's popped up. We'll talk about that on the other side of this. If Vaughn makes the catch, he will. But the life of a minor leaguer, which some of these guys are about to go get nowhere. I want to talk about that world when we come back. 6-0 Alabama.
Here we go. How does psoriasis know the worst time to show up? Was that a flinch? It's not like psoriasis is contagious. He's got no idea what I've tried. Lotions, pills, light therapy. I'm done. So done.
Talk to your dermatologist about your psoriasis symptoms and treatment options. Go to SoDone.com.
Incoming dishes! Doc! Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
Yeah, it absorbs grease 5 times faster. It even replaces multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Brawny 3-ply?
Only Brawny has 3 plies, and it's stronger than Bounty. Summon the strongest.
Dive into a Capri Sun for a wave of refreshment. Made with all natural ingredients and no artificial flavors or colors. Capri Sun. Poke, sip, squeeze.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal, built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2, like the limited time drumstick with peanuts. DQ, happy tastes good.
Hey, and welcome back to the NCAA Baseball Super Regionals presented by Capital One. Well, to get you caught up to date on what's happened, 3 teams on that left side of the bracket already headed to Omaha. North Carolina and Southern Cal in a deciding Game 3 tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN. Meanwhile, our right side of the bracket just getting started today. Oklahoma and Georgia already up 1-0. 79% of the teams that win Game 1 go to Omaha. We'll see if that holds true this year. And Texas on top of Oregon so far. And here Alabama leading St. John's 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. You know, we were talking about, we saw that woman with the shirt said for the love of the game. And it made me think about you, minor league baseball, coming out of Florida State. I'm just like, people can tell you about minor league baseball, but until you live it, is it completely different than what you think it is?
Yeah, I left after my junior year from Florida State, and I showed up to Batavia, New York. I flew into Buffalo. My aunt picked me up. She brought me to a Days Inn hotel. I'm used to flying private at Florida State and staying in the nicest hotels. And we show up to a Days Inn. The cabinet in the bathroom was completely missing. The sheets were off my bed when I walked in. And welcome to professional baseball.
This ball is hammered, but it's foul. I mean, we're looking at 2 guys right now for Alabama. Like Bryce Fowler, going to get a shot. Justin LeBron clearly going to get a shot, but he's going to be one of those, as we say this time, one of those $1 million babies. Life might be a little different than a Bryce Fowler.
That's right.
And things have changed a little bit over time in terms of how the minor league is run. But I mean, to hear some stories, I hear a lot of stories from the guys that we work with. And you better love the game, is my point.
You have to truly love the game. I mean, especially leaving, these premier programs where, in all reality, you're like a big leaguer in college. It's like packed out stands every day, and everybody wants your autograph and to know who you are. And then you show up and you play in Erie, Pennsylvania, and there's 13 fans and it's 32 degrees, and they say go get them, and there's no excuses. It's cold cuts for pregame, and our post-game meal was crock pot.
Yeah.
How much money can the clubby save so the tips all make sense and they profit the most? But the game's better. The game's better today. Minor League has a players association, and they're represented better. They get paid better. Their lodging's better, travel's better, and they have Mondays off, which is the best part.
Fowler swings and misses that fastball up in the zone. First out. And here comes Justin LeBron. And you talked about it with Justin in terms of, we talked to him about it yesterday, and he blows it off like, I know he's been talked about. His numbers aren't quite the same. He's still doing a lot of things very well. And obviously, big league scouts love where he's at. But his average has dipped down to 280. I don't care what people say. I got to imagine that's always, every time he makes some kind of mistake, maybe I'm wrong, but you got to think that that's somewhere in there.
Certainly. I mean, the pressure that's on a guy like this, I can't speak on it because I was a 13th round pick, and it was just like, oh, here's your plane ticket, go get him. But a guy with this amount of pressure, and he had 2 great years coming into his junior year, and the draft pressures are so real. I mean, you work your whole life to get drafted, and it all comes down to 1 year, and you feel like you have to do more. And I wonder if a big reason for Justin LeBron's success, albeit it's a good time to play baseball today because they don't care about batting average as much. It's more about slug and power. I wonder if the postseason kind of freed him up, and it's not about him anymore, right? Like, his numbers are his numbers. He's still most likely going to be a first-round pick, and now he gets to play for the name on the front of his jersey with no other pressures, and I think we're seeing a freed-up baseball player who's having a ton of success. He's a good one.
2 for 2 in his first 2 at-bats, and then hit by a pitch his last time up. It's this one a mile in the air. Heading toward the seats. Will it stay in play? Yes, it will, and then it's dropped. Jader Ravestanger. Boy, that ball had some serious spin on it.
There's nothing easy about the game of baseball, and even a fly ball like this is not easy. The big key here with Jaden, you want to keep that ball in front of you. The second the ball, you look up, it's directly over your head on the way down. From a right-handed hitter, it's going to spin back toward the line, and Alabama, Justin LeBron looking to take advantage. You see the flag, it's pushing out toward right field, which means foul territory left side. It's going to blow back toward the line.
That'll be an error against Ravestanger. And a free pitch here for Justin LeBron. Young man out of Miramar, Florida.
Bishop McCarthy, powerhouse down in South Florida.
The 2-2 fouled straight back. LeBron initially was committed to Rice out of high school and then decommitted late in the process. Rob Vaughn's like, I like what I see there. He was only 150 pounds when he got here. He's up to 190 now.
He's got about 20, 30 more pounds that he can handle.
Check swing.
This is an encouraging at bat right here for Justin LeBron. Strikeout numbers up this year. He's locked in here with 2 strikes. He's widened up a bit. He's minimized his move. He's seen a heavy dose of fastballs. They've tried to speed him up a bit. Tried to steal one with the slider there.
This one's to right center. Fitzsimmons or LeGrande. It'll be Fitzsimmons in right. That'll be out number 2.
Longoria's done a great job. Retired 7 of the 8 batters that he's faced. That's why he's in this ball game. It's 6-0 game when you come in, bases loaded, 1 out. Find a way to work your way out of that jam. Give your offense an opportunity to fight back in this thing. They've proved it all postseason long.
Out of Watertown, Connecticut, the sophomore right-hander. On a team filled with a bunch of New Yorkers, New Jersey players who love the New York Yankees. He's an Atlanta Braves fan. This one smoked out to center off the bat of Brady Neal, but the wind blowing in a bit keeps it in the ballpark. And Longoria doing a fantastic job out of that bullpen. 6-0 Alabama.
Thanks for coming in to talk about Doug Jr.
Of course. 3rd grade is when I learned Liberty Mutual could save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
Why don't you come sit with us?
Oh, a little snug. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal. Built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2. Like the limited-time drumstick with peanuts. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Do you suffer in pain? Are you stiff, tense, or less active than before? Introducing the EasyWell Remedy Massage System that combines the incredible effects of vibrational therapy, targeted deep tissue shiatsu massage, plus soothing infrared heat. A triple fusion of therapeutic experiences. Full body vibrational therapy increases blood circulation and reduces inflammation. Look at these beads moving from the powerful vibrational motors.
It's like 1,000 little fingers just vibrating my body from head to toe.
Infrared heat penetrates deep to reduce pain, soothe, and relax.
Remedy gets in there and helps deal with the source of the pain, so you feel much better.
The Ultra Shiatsu pillow with 6 infrared heated nodes mimics a professional massage. Plus, it's detachable for deep relief anywhere you need it.
It's just something that you're gonna have to feel for yourself.
Experience the true remedy for your pain and stiffness. Call now.
Mike Rooney, Oregon has had plenty of chances. They just can't cash in.
Texas has stranded 13 Ducks.
0 for 12 with runners in scoring position. Still 7-2 Texas, Dave.
Wow, those are some not good numbers if you're Oregon.
Not fun. 0 for 12 runners in scoring position. Ouch.
Yeah. Texas is a team all year that's been sitting there in the top 5, just been doing their thing under Jim Slaw-Snagel. If they get to Omaha, keep your eye on the Longhorns.
Okay. I got to show some love to my guy Troy Tulowitzki.
Yep.
I got to show him some love. He's done a great job with that crew, offensively, defensively. Longhorns. It's a good team. They've had a good thing rolling now for a bit.
Yeah, they're in a good place.
SEC, no problem.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say no problem.
That's my shot. That's my shot.
Yeah,
Dave.
Yeah, I hear you. 2 Seminoles in the booth here tonight. At least I didn't have to watch St. John's just blast our guys.
I don't even next
turn
move
the page,
man.
move on.
You know, we're forward thinkers around here.
Yeah. Here is Adam Agresti, who was the reason that that haul went down, especially in the regional final with his grand slam. But, you know, we joke about that as Seminoles. But, man, as a sports fan, what a weekend to watch a team like St. John's go in there and do that.
Awesome. Yeah. It really was awesome. And they believe that they can do it. John LeGrande said, watched a little clip of him up at St. John's before they came down. He said, we're a confident team, and we think that we can go down there and steal that thing. And they did.
That one misses to Agresti, another walk for him. By the way, you go to Tallahassee in a regional and you beat Florida State in their park not once but twice. It's not a fluke.
No.
You might get one of them as a fluke, but you're the real deal when that happens.
Correct. It was extremely impressive. In comeback fashion, all 3.
Yeah.
And those fans were relentless, like they always were, and it almost felt like the fans fired this club up.
Here's Will Cowan now, 0 for 2. Tyler Fay's pitch count up to 91 as we sit here in the 7th inning. Just 1 hit allowed. That was by Agresti in the 2nd inning, a double, and he was left stranded at 3rd base.
Just 5 base runners and 3 at-bats was Agresti's. Reached base safely in all 3.
That one's fouled out of play again, 0-2. You know, at this time of the year, warmer weather, you got a guy that's pitched a lot for you, thrown 95 innings coming into this game. You wonder, you got to feel like he would be a guy that you could go 115, 120 pitches if he continues to roll. I mean, I don't think like you're worried about that as much now.
Certainly, late in the season, you go ahead and let him give you as much length as possible. You're trying to save up that bullpen, and I also think that if Alabama had the ability to stretch their lead a bit, then that also would allow them to bump him out of the game and just keep him on schedule for Omaha.
A little one-hitter right now for Tyler Fay. Will Cowan fouling off another pitch. You saw a lot of this last week, didn't you?
It was unbelievable. It really looked like they had the pitches. The at-bats were so impressive all weekend long.
Nobody out. Agresti over at first. This one shot back up the middle.
That's them. And they didn't have the pitches. I'm not saying that by any means.
I know what you mean. It felt like it because they kept fouling stuff off, right?
I mean, look at this. This is 93 miles per hour elevated up and in a short, simple swing by Will Cowan. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Comeback Johnny's looking to mount something here. 1st and 2nd, no outs.
Feel like this is the moment. If it's going to happen, you feel like this is the inning.
Yep.
Aiden Fry, the 2nd baseman, who has popped up and walked. Fry, the junior transfer out of Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, a couple of years at Delaware. His 1st season now with the Johnnies. He had a couple of base hits in that Tallahassee regional.
Keep your eye on the velo here. That fastball, 89 miles per hour.
And that catches him on the thigh, and here you go.
Yep.
Nobody out. The bases are loaded now for St. John's.
A walk 2-strike single and a breaking ball that just gets away from Tyler Fay. And they don't move. They hold their ground. 3 hit by pitches in the regional as well. Last weekend, the first mound visit here for Alabama.
Well, the Johnnies scored 22 of their 32 runs in last weekend's regional from the 5th inning on. Here's Jason Jackson, the pitching coach for Alabama, out to the mound. St. John's has yet to produce, obviously, with runners in scoring position tonight, but now they have the opportunity with nobody out. You're at the back end of this lineup with Bernardini
Best
and Seward and
opportunity
Fitzsimmons.
of the night for sure. And the third time through the lineup is a big key as well. Tyler Fay having a fantastic season, and 275 third time through. Not that those numbers are eye-popping, but the first and second time through, it's upper 100s and lower 200s. So they've seen a ton of them, and it looks like the game plan is starting to work for the Johnnies.
First pitch he sees, fouls that one back.
89 miles per hour again.
279 on the year for Bernardini, whose dad played some baseball at St. John's, also played football. Fouled off. His dad part of the Big East title team back in 1993. His parents here this weekend.
That's awesome.
Boy, now you got to shake that off. You're down 0-2. Your legs throbbing.
Yeah, we're looking here. It's either going to be elevated fastball up or the sliders his go-to. Chooses to go with the slider.
That 0-2 slider earlier in the game was a lot sharper, closer to the plate.
Yeah, he's tired, certainly. Pitch 102 on the way. Long season. He's made every single start, weekend rotation this year.
Shallow right field, caught there by Steele. Nobody can tag. Well, I thought that was looking like trouble with Holt and Steele going 100 miles an hour right at each other.
Yeah, and the Delta Triangle short right center field, and that was a great example of pop-up priority. You got everybody coming at that baseball. Outfielders always have priority over the infielders. I got it, nice job. And Aggresti over at third base, no chance you tag on that, down 6 runs with no outs. Now you got 1 out, runners in scoring position. You saw the graphic before, now it's 0 for 6. Got to find a way to strike through here.
Rob Mansour. He looks at a first pitch strike. He has grounded out twice, both to the right side of the infield.
That's exactly what Fay's looking for here. Pitcher's best friend, ground ball, 1 pitch away from getting out of it.
0-2.
And just a nice combo there. Fastball away, down, dotted. Drops in a slider. 0-2 way ahead. Saw last at bat he went to the slider, followed up by the changeup here. I'm wondering if it's going to be a fastball elevated.
That is strike 3 for out number 2.
No fastball elevated there for Tyler Fay. 8th strikeout of the night. Let's not waste any time. I'm already 100+ pitches. Let's just go for the strikeout right away. Starts on the outer black, dives down below the zone off the plate, and the check swing can't hold it. Tyler Fay, bases loaded, no outs. Johnny's looking like they're about to mount their comeback. Fay locked in the biggest moment of the game.
Tough out here, though, in Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons, the 9-hole hitter, grounded out twice.
Lefties today against Fay. 0 for 8.
Little blooper, shallow center field. LeBron says he has it, and he does. And Tyler Fay gets out of that mess. Bases loaded, nobody out in the crowd letting them know. We're all happy in the Fay family for the moment. Back in a moment.
Here we go.
I get your hat.
How does psoriasis know the worst time to show up? Was that a flinch? It's not like psoriasis is contagious. He's got no idea what I've tried. Lotions, pills, light therapy. I'm done. So done.
Talk to your dermatologist about your psoriasis symptoms and treatment options. Go to SoDone.com.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal, built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2, like the limited time drumstick with peanuts. DQ, happy tastes good.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access and highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
I cannot help my fixation.
The real fun just getting started.
Run straight for the breakaway.
The celebration is on. We know that West Virginia, Troy, and Ole Miss will be there next week. We are still waiting to find out who the other 5 teams will be.
Best time of the year?
It is. You know, when the NCAA changed its format in 1999 to go, instead of 6-team regionals, they went to 4-team regionals and then a super regional part of it. They expanded to 64 teams. It changed college baseball forever.
Mm-hmm.
You spin around these venues, even in regionals now, and it is just electric atmospheres wherever you go. And it is just, it's been fun to watch the game grow. By the way, if you count tonight's attendance here, the 3 supers in the state of Alabama today, Troy, Auburn, and here, over 25,000 at the 3 supers combined in the state of Alabama today.
Wow.
And they could have put 125 in there if they could have fit them.
You better believe it.
Just the 3rd different state to host 3 super regionals. Of course, you might figure out the other 2, Texas and California. But Tuscaloosa, Auburn, and Troy, hotbeds this weekend. Jason Torres with a big swing.
There's no pro teams here in Alabama,
No.
so these Alabama universities, it's completely sold out to these wonderful collegiate programs.
Oh, you do have some minor league.
Oh yeah,
protein, but nothing big league type stuff. Right. This is what it's about. Torres swings and misses.
He's just feeling Tyler Longoria. That's his 3rd strikeout of the night. He's just rearing back and firing. He just 3 breaking balls, just a heavy dose of fastballs, complimenting Liam O'Leary, who was heavy breaking ball early.
Yep. He has been really effective in what he's doing here. Is he's also saving some bullets in that bullpen for the rest of the weekend.
Great point.
Texas up 10-2 now on Oregon. As John Lim swings and misses again. There he goes. Has to, every time he swings, he has to adjust the splint on his right hand index finger. I had to cut that glove out, put that splint on there. And he's just not going to be able to catch forever long Alabama plays baseball. But he will be able to hit.
Man, that's huge. Just fighting through it. Look at that.
I can't imagine if you catch one like off the fist or at the end of the bat. I can't imagine that's going to feel good.
Especially on your lead hand.
tip back into the mid, 1-2.
Just 89 miles per hour, too. A lot of swings and misses you see sitting at home, and you go, how are they swinging and missing at 89 miles per hour? With that low arm slot, it shoots up in the zone, and if you got that big swing, lefties normally up in the zone, it's a big problem. If you have a little bit of a loop in your swing, it's swing and miss. You got to think low flight, ground ball somewhere.
Lim fouls that off and immediately looks at the hand.
So probably the ones that hurt the most, foul balls.
Yeah. Lim, the young man, he had a big home run here. Second half of the SEC season, hit a walk-off homer against Vanderbilt straight away, right into the batter's eye. Fouls that one out. Young man out of Australia. Spent a year at Southern Illinois. Before that, spent 2 years at South Suburban Community College.
That's awesome. Here he is, 2 wins away from Omaha, Nebraska, baby.
I wonder if he thought this time a year ago that he'd be having an opportunity to go to Omaha. How about this? Slaps it out to left. But that is caught there for out number 2 by Bernardini.
6 straight batters retired by Longoria.
Eric Hines. One and 0 on Hines. In there for a strike. How about tonight's attendance? 7,573. A record crowd here at Sewell Thomas.
27 years since they've played in Omaha. Smelling it.
They had the shift on for Hines, and he just hit it right through there, and he's going to turn the corner. Here he goes, trying to stretch this into a double, and he'll get there standing up. That's 6'3", 230.
And that's a guy that's built like a football player that can really run, and he was sniffing double the whole way. 2 outs. The rule is even if you have a smidgen of a chance to get to second base with 2 outs, you got to go ahead and try to find a way to take that chance. He does. No slide either. Yeah, man, freshman. Highly talented freshman. 4th double of the year. Continues his hot postseason.
Be fun to watch him kind of develop, see what it's like next year for that young man.
Oof. Heads up.
Mike Hampton out to the mound, and he's going to make a change. Can't say enough good things about Tyler Longoria tonight. He came in at 6-0 game, bases loaded, nobody out, and got him out of that mess.
Retired 10 of the 12 batters he's faced. He saved that bullpen. 6-0 game. We got a pitching change.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal, built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2, like the limited time drumstick with peanuts. DQ, happy tastes good.
Personalized service plus our award-winning app, State Farm gives you the attention you need.
Makes me feel seen and celebrated. Just like an NBA player.
Just like an NBA player.
Whoa. Introducing the velvet voice of Mike Green. Let's go McNuts for Monica. McNuts.
Thank you, State Farm. I could cry. Please don't.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, here we go, right?
Finally, big game. Stay calm, stay composed, and
Just remember, no matter what,
There's never been another duck like you. Time to lock in.
Push the pace, thread the needle.
we have to stick together.
Show me your game face.
all right, we'll work on it. Will it be easy? Is it going to be worth it?
Don't forget,
You're a bird of prey, a majestic.
beautiful soccer gazelle. Go!
What does victory sound like?
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Bronny now has 3 plies.
That's lit.
Baby, you're 40.
Only Brawny has 3 plies, and it's stronger than Bounty. Summon the strongest.
Tyler Longoria, 3 1/3. 3 strikeouts, no walks, gave up just 1 hit that just occurred to Eric Hines, and his night is over. But fantastic work out of the bullpen, and he turns it over to the left-hander Thomas Harding, a freshman out of Massapequa, New York. Great experience for him to get here to Super Regional.
Awesome. 16th appearance of the year. He's made 3 starts. It's heavy 4-seam mix in the upper 80s. He'll top out at 91 miles per hour. Changeup's his second pitch, curveball, and he'll mix in an occasional slider. He is better against right-handed hitters, so reverse split here against a lefty, the man of the night at the plate for Bama and Brennan Holt.
Holt pops his bunt up, and how about that play from Harding? And just jogs right into the Alabama dugout with the baseball, or the St. John's dugout. Good work. 1 pitch, and you can take a break. Nothing wrong with that.
The NCAA Division I Baseball Super Regionals, exclusively on ESPN.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal, built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2, like the limited-time drumstick with peanuts. DQ, happy tastes good.
This is what you get with cubic zirconia status.
This is Hill Nana's diamond status.
They upgraded us last week.
When you want an upgrade that actually feels like an upgrade, it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
Kraft mac and cheese is better than professional basketball. You'll never have to make it with a bunch of weird celebrities watching you up close. Although that did happen at my apartment one time, but that's a story I can't tell. Kraft mac and cheese, best thing ever.
What's her deal?
Well, she went to Metro and saved over $250. She got the new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G for free and no activation fees. Get that more for your money feeling, only at Metro.
You know when you're locked in, focused, and fearless. Your vision narrows. Every did you see that moment?
From beyond the logo!
Lock in. Tuesday at 7 on ESPN and the ESPN app.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA consent is prohibited.
Let's take a look at our Capital One rewarding performance and easy to pick Tyler Fay.
He has been absolutely electric tonight. 16 first pitch strikes. He's gone 0-2 on hitters 9 times. It's elite stuff. It's an electric fastball. He's mixed in just the perfect amount of spin and changeups. He's delivered tonight 108 pitches, 7 innings pitched, and here he is back out there again for the 8th.
And he misses to John LeGrande. This is the 4th time Tyler Fay has gone over 100 pitches. Of course, his high was that no-hitter he threw against Florida. 132 pitches in that game. That was back in March.
This is just a case where they're going to go ahead and let him eat up as many innings as he can here. Try to save that bullpen as much as possible.
That ball shot down the line and foul. 1-2 the count. Bama's last complete game 9-inning no-hitter was back in 1942 against Ole Miss. That's how long it had been since somebody had done that, what he did against Florida. And I'm talking again about a team that's got probably 3-4 big leaguers on that roster.
Oh yeah, 84 years in between.
That was the first time the Gators had been no-hit since 1963. Wow.
This is the Johnny's chance.
That is strikeout number 9.
And Tyler Fay just said, here you have it. I'm going to go ahead and just fire my fastball at 94. Velocity's back, just below the barrel. And coming into this game here, without question, they circled John LeGrande. We have to keep him off the bases. And he's been retired all 4 times tonight. Tyler Fay, it's been fantastic.
3 strikeouts for LeGrande and a fly out tonight. And that's going to be it, maybe. Jason Jackson out to the mound. Well, I think the hugs are giving it away.
Yeah. Junior.
Why don't you hug me like that when our game's over?
I can't wait. Can't wait, dude.
Well, what a performance. What an opportunity. This guy is a former walk-on from Nebraska who now gets the ball in game 1 of a super regional and just did this.
Yeah, man. This is what it's all about. And this crowd is about to go nuts for what very well could be his last start here at home in front of his home fans.
Is Alabama going to send somebody out of the bullpen, or is they going to let Tyler Fay just stand there and listen to the crowd? Nice move if that's the case.
I like it. I like it. A little Tyler Fay chant.
There is Chloe, his wife. She just about missed this. Well, she'll be enthused with this ovation when he walks off the field as Alabama makes the official change. What a moment, making his last appearance here at Sewell Thomas Stadium. What a journey, what a ride, and she got to enjoy it with him. We'll step aside, back in a moment.
New from Tommy Copper, the Ortho Recovery Shoes with ProFoot technology. Because you work hard and you're always on your feet, Tommy Copper created the ultimate shoes to help your feet recover. Specially designed with our therapeutic insoles for more arch support and less stress. These recovery shoes provide maximum comfort and relief. They'll be the only shoes you want to wear. Your feel better so you can do it all again tomorrow shoes. Your feet will love the Ortho Recovery Shoes. Go to TommyCopper.com and save 40% today.
This is a keepsake frame. This is actually a photo from my wedding. I'm Adam Weiss, founder and CEO of Keepsake, the mobile app that makes it easy to have your photos printed, framed, and shipped to your doorstep. You just choose a photo that you love, you can preview it in over 100 frames, and in a couple of days, you're gonna receive your photo in a beautiful, handmade frame. So if you've got a special photo on your phone, install the free Keepsake app. We would love a chance to frame it for you.
Tyler Fay's been getting hugs since we went to commercial break, and he's still getting them. 7 1/3, 2 hits, 9 Ks, 113 pitches. And talking to Bryce Fowler and Justin LeBron, his teammates yesterday, they said he is one of the most intense guys when it's time to be intense. Otherwise, he is just a cut-up.
Just has that ability to flick the switch when it's game time. And it was game time tonight. Absolutely fantastic outing.
Well, they will turn it over to this guy, Ashton Crowther, getting the baseball now. The junior out of Trinity, Florida, making his 18th appearance of the year, part of that triumvirate of arms that they like to use back into ball games.
Yeah, mid to upper 80s fastball. It's sinking action, and it's late. Sweeping slider, change up against righties.
Rafe Stanger to lead things off. Rafe Stanger has had a tough. He was probably really glad that they took Tyler Fay out.
Certainly.
3 straight strikeouts against Fay tonight.
Fay limited the top 3 in this order. 0 for 10. 8 of his 9 Ks. First 3 hitters. It's a pretty good script.
That's going to leave a mark.
Yes.
Did he go? No swing. Says Greg Harmon down that third base line. Ground ball out to the right side where Holt fields and throws. 2 down. Sean McMillan 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts.
St. John's offense, just 4 outs. Left with the bats in their hands.
That one shot out to right center. Fowler on the run to the track, and he'll make the catch. And that will end the inning, and we will head to the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Fay, a happy man. His team up 6-0.
We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Fire everything!
Yes, chef!
3% cash back on chicken!
Yes, chef!
3% cash back on dessert.
Sorry, chef.
What's in your wallet?
Paying less for less ain't a good deal. But when you pay less and you get more, that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's been the same price since they started in 2009. Straightforward, always.
And now, plans starting at just $25 a month.
Your cheeseburger deserves a nice big slice of our Sargento family legacy. You can taste over 70 years of our family commitment to high quality, real, natural cheese in every bite. You have our word on it, you have our name on it. Sargento, a promise you can taste.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but want to move with more freedom. So I'm ready to jump in with Skyrizi. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Behold the DQ $7 meal deal, built to satisfy. Full-sized foods that really fill you up. Upgrade to a small blizzard for just $2, like the limited time drumstick with peanuts. DQ, happy tastes good.
The NCAA Baseball Super Regionals are presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Well, Tyler Fay having a good time after pitching a gem in Game 1 of the Super Regional here in Tuscaloosa. A record crowd on hand at Sewell Thomas Stadium as Alabama leads it 6-0. They were jam-packed into this place tonight. Ground ball off the bat of Vaughn, fielded there by Mansour, and he can't get up and make the throw, and Vaughn going to try to get to second base, and he'll get there. Good start to the bottom of the 8th for Alabama.
Alabama looking to add on to their lead here late in the ball game. Little knockout blow and a great play moving up the middle by Rob Mansour. He gets up to his feet and just yanks it. You do not have time in that situation to make sure you have a good grip. Sneaks by McMillan over at first base, and Vaughn says, yep, I'll take second. Runner in scoring position, no outs for Bama.
And here's Peyton Steele. Strikeout, a walk, and a ground out for Peyton tonight. Fouls that one straight back.
Go ahead and let Peyton Steele swing the bat here with a lefty on the mound. You got a lefty on deck. Saw first pitch fastball in there, knowing once again he's trying to hit the ball to the right side. Tough pitch to get inside of.
Fouls that one straight back off Thomas Harding, the freshman out of Massapequa, New York. I love reading like pitchers' bios and stuff, and just what they do in high school, because some of these guys are so good. I was just looking through his stuff, and it's as a junior in high school, he had a .29 ERA with a .34 WHIP. And then things just really went haywire his senior year for him. Couldn't find it. He had a .64 ERA and a .9 WHIP.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Gave up 6 earned runs.
Wow.
And here he is getting the pitch as a freshman in the Super Regional in Tuscaloosa. They're in the top of the 8th now. In Austin, Texas, 10-3, Longhorns out in front.
Still ahead.
Going to be fun in Chapel Hill tomorrow. Southern Cal won game 1. North Carolina answers back today. A little 2-hit complete game. Sends us to a game 3 tomorrow.
That is going to be a fun one. Jason DeCaro dealing.
Yeah, he was pretty good, huh?
He's one of my favorites, man. He's like a throwback. It's 90-94, a ton of fastballs, attacks to both sides, mixes in pitches with confidence, and he's only 20 years old. He's been pitching in the the ACC on weekends since he was 17.
High in the air, out to left. Bernardini to the line. That'll be the first out of the inning. Postseason baseball and College World Series. Alabama was last there in 1999. Under Jim Wells, you felt like this was a team that was going to be there every year. He retires, and it just, I mean, you could give 100 reasons why, but it just hasn't really been at this level in a while. Second longest drought in the SEC. Georgia, of course, won it all in 1990. The first team from the SEC to win a national championship was in 1990, but it's been a while since they've been there, 2008. And they are 1 win away from getting back. Georgia, the highest remaining seed, the number 3 overall seed after UCLA and Georgia Tech went down last weekend.
Dude, we showed up to this ballpark yesterday and we watched Alabama work. It's extremely hard to show up to a ballpark, a place I've never been, around players I've never seen in person, and never met head coach Rob Vaughn, and immediately you just felt this energy and positivity in a group that just has fun, and they play to win. And you can't say enough about a head coach. A team ends up taking on their head coach's personality, and this team has done so.
Fowler gets plunked. Not real happy about that one.
Left on the fastball.
Where'd they get him?
Tricep. His arm is probably numb, probably can't feel his hand. Yeah. Trying to get that feeling back.
People still, when you used to get hit in the arm right there, people call it a frog. They still do that? Did I just make that up?
No, you're right.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's smiling about it. The young man right there, he's from Madison, Mississippi, said he grew up an Ole Miss baseball fan, but when the opportunity came and he got a call from Rob Vaughn and says, hey, you want to come be a Crimson Tide baseball player? He said he couldn't get here quick enough.
On my way.
Yeah, literally, I'm on my way.
That's right.
He'll shake it off and be down at first. Here is Justin LeBron. A couple of hits tonight. He's reached base 3 times.
Extended his on-base streak to 14 games. He took a shot there for number 17, 1-0 count. Good fastball to hit. Bye-bye you.
16 home runs and 40 stolen bases this year for Justin LeBron. That's going to be a gapper. This may get 2 runs in. Vaughn scores. Here comes Fowler and 2 RBIs and a 3-hit ball game. And you said it at the top of our show tonight. If you're going to get to Omaha, your best player's got to be your best player.
You got that right. Biggest moments. Look at the fans loving it. Shirts off, dancing. That's what it's about. Best players are judged in the postseason by what they do, and nothing but extend this postseason hot streak. Now 9 for 18.
That one is smoked out to right. Going to one hop in front of Fitzsimmons. LeBron will stop at third.
And they just keep it moving.
Mike Hampton out to the mound with 1 out. He's going to get another arm out of that bullpen. And St. John's just trying to get off the field. We'll update the change when we come back. Alabama cruising here in Tuscaloosa.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Yeah, that kind of power. Our best lineup is here. Lowe's.
The place you call home is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. Home is where you make all your best memories. Backyard campouts, early morning coffees. Oh, left. Well, it's your yard now. Because it's not just the home we protect, it's all the memories you make there. Nice work, you two. Come on, buddy. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate. Good boy.
And welcome back to the NCAA Baseball Super Regionals presented by Capital One. Part of the record crowd out in right field. The Ragers, they call them.
They are raging tonight.
Yes, they are.
Tarps off.
That is... That's got to be a good time out there. Jack Nessler, the freshman, another one freshman arm. Out of West Cornwall, Connecticut, walking into this one with 2 on and just 1 out. Trying to get the Johnnies back in the dugout. Excuse me, I need to correct myself. Nick Romer is on the mound.
I will say, though, that 6 and the 8 are extremely close, 28 to 26. Yeah. Nick Romer is a freshman, though, and it's
still
a tough
freshman.
arm slot.
See, still a freshman.
That's right. That's right.
Got that part right.
This at-bat is absolutely no fun for a right-handed hitter. Drop down guys. It's coming from shortstop. You almost have to look back behind you as a right-handed hitter. You see the first pitch fastball, big key. Sweeping slider to go with it.
Torres at the plate tonight. A couple of ground outs to short and 2 strikeouts.
Better against left-handed hitters, which is why Romer's in this ball game. Just 228 against righties this year.
Fights off that one. It's 1-2, and Brady Neal stands over at first. LeBron is over at third.
That is the pitch that you want to hit from these guys, the fastball. It's extremely tough to get through. Although it's only 85, it plays up a ton. That hanging slider, you normally only get one bad one in at bat, and he missed it.
Another one out of play. Alabama came in here showing some pop in the bat. They hit 11 home runs in their last 5 games. 3 straight games with multiple home runs. But tonight really hasn't been much anything that was flirting with a home run.
They can beat you in a multitude of ways.
8 runs on 11 hits. Boy, and again, Torres was battling at the plate.
No question, the strength of this Alabama club is at starting rotation. All 3 starters made every single start this entire year. They're the only team in the SEC. All starts and starting pitching.
Anticipate we'll see Zane Adams tomorrow for Alabama.
Lefty coming off a great outing last week. 2 runs, gave up, both unearned. Angle fastball. Big situation here for St. John's. 8-0. You cannot allow any more runs across.
Going out, it's full 3-2.
Got a lefty on deck. These kind of pitchers like Nick Romer, a favorite left-handed hitting. 1 out here, ground ball guy on the mound. Look for Alabama to start the runner here, try to stay out of a double play.
Got him swinging out number 2. It has been a tough night for Torres at the plate, 0 for 5.
Well located fastball down below. I'm telling you, it's so tough for right-handed hitters, especially that upshoot. Guys like Darren O'Day with the Orioles, successful career from down there. It is just no fun, and that elevated fastball against left-handed hitters is even more important.
Here is John Lim to the plate, young man out of Australia. Fans have loved him, but you know, you get to be a fan favorite when you're out here playing with a broken finger.
Oh, that's awesome. The Aussie flag's just flying.
There's a strike, and Brady Neal, free pass down to second base.
Difference there. Guy at third, not going to allow any crazy stuff to happen. You're attacking the hitter. Open base, got a lefty at the plate. I know it's a 1-1 count. You do have the freshman righty on deck and Eric Hines. You're pitching this like it's 0-2 from here on out.
Can you imagine if he hits a home run to right field?
Oh my.
Into the Rangers out there? That's not going to happen because he just popped it up. Agresti makes the catch, and that'll get Alabama off the field. St. John's, one last opportunity. We're heading to the 9th. It's been all Alabama tonight.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop.
Shop NCAAsports.com.
Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now.
Only at shopNCAAsports.com.
Do you suffer in pain? Are you stiff, tense, or less active than before? Introducing the EasyWell Remedy Massage System that combines the incredible effects of vibrational therapy, targeted deep tissue shiatsu massage, plus soothing infrared heat. A triple fusion of therapeutic experiences. Full body vibrational therapy increases blood circulation and reduces inflammation. Look at these beads moving from the powerful vibrational motors.
It's like
1,000 little fingers just vibrating my body from head to toe.
Infrared heat penetrates deep to reduce pain, soothe, and relax.
Remedy gets in there and helps deal with the source of the pain, so you feel much better.
The Ultra Shiatsu pillow with 6 infrared heated nodes mimics a professional massage. Plus, it's detachable for deep relief anywhere you need it.
It's just something that you're gonna have to feel for yourself.
Experience the true remedy for your pain and stiffness. Call now.
Been a fun night if you're an Alabama fan here at Sewell Thomas Stadium. Their team leads at 8-0. They've been dancing for a while now. How about Alabama 33-1? You saw that number. They're 30-0 when they lead after 8. And that's where we are. And then throw this in, 79%. Let's just call it 80 because it sounds better. 80% of game 1 winners make it to Omaha.
And all 3 so far this year.
Of course, North Carolina trying to disrupt that trend tomorrow. There is Chase Kroberger out in right field. He takes over for Peyton Steele. Gets to talk to a few of his fans out there in right. That ball's hitting to left center. Hines makes a running catch. 1 down.
Yeah, nice play.
You know what's funny? I just thinking about standing out there in right field, Kroberger coming in. Funny, yesterday talking to Bryce Fowler, who's out in center field. I said, what was it like when Brady Neal, who's catching tonight, was playing right field? He never played right field. Did you have to coach him up? He said, every time I looked over there, he was having a conversation with people in right field. I just finally gave up on him. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Stay with us, Brady.
Yeah.
He's locked in tonight back behind home plate.
Will Cowan now with 1 out. You know, it was kind of cool, and I'll say it, I know you wouldn't bring it up, but we got to the ballpark yesterday, and just Brady Neal walks over to me, and he says, is that Devin Travis over there? And I said, yeah. And he goes, oh, my gosh. He has no idea, but I idolized him as a kid because he grew up in Tallahassee when you were playing. And to see you, he was like, man, I just thought he was like the greatest thing ever. And like his eyes were so big. I'm like, you're Brady Neal, man. You're like, the dude
Devin
around these
Travis
parts.
is really not that cool.
No, well, he thought so, and I thought
awesome,
it was.
man. That's really, really cool.
And again, I go back to, I said it to you yesterday. I said, you never know who's watching, right?
That's right. That's right. It's a great point. Yeah, I had no idea. I was looking it up, and I saw he's from Tallahassee, Florida, and then he proceeded to tell me that he grew up with Tyler Martin, and he used to stay over at Levin's house, Mike Martin Sr., and he's very close with Meade, and you never know who's watching.
Meade is Mike Martin's son. He was a longtime assistant and then got the head job and Florida State played, just the whole thing. Everybody calls him Meade, but yeah, he grew up with Mike Martin Jr.'s sons, and that's how the whole thing happened. But
so cool.
Yeah.
I'm humbled. Brady Neal, I'm a fan. I got to meet Brady Neal.
That's right, see?
So.
That's right. You didn't say that when you said I got to meet Dave Neal. You didn't say the same thing, did you?
I did. I've been watching on TV for a little bit, you know. Just try to keep you humble.
Oh, my gosh. You don't hug me after games like the pictures get hugs after a good game?
Soon,
all right.
Seminole hug. I needed a little bit of time
to
separate myself from you guys.
These two teams will go at it tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern time, 2 Central time. We'll be on this same network, ESPN2, tomorrow.
Souvenir.
Austin Fry with 1 down. Fry's been hit by a pitch, walked, popped up today. Again, just 2 hits for the Johnnies.
For St. John's, down 8 runs, 2 outs to go.
That Shot out to right, hit well. Kroberger makes the catch. Well, the wind's just blowing in and nothing's traveling tonight.
Straight in. That was a well-hit ball. You see the flag for the Johnnies. They're just looking to find a way to create some kind of momentum and good vibes leading into tomorrow. Down 8 runs, 1 out to go. Any kind of offense you can generate here can spill in over to tomorrow.
Christian Bernardini to the plate, 0 for 3. Ground ball sharply hit. Holt underhand scoop to LeBron, and that's it. Alabama wins game number 1. They are now 1 win away from their first appearance in Omaha since 1999.
Just an extremely impressive win here tonight. Vintage Alabama baseball. 11 hits, 8 runs scored. And the big long balls, you didn't see any of those tonight, but it was the great pitching of that man right there, Tyler Fay. 7 1/3, just 2 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. He attacked the strike zone from pitch 1. He set the tone. Alabama, 1 pitch away from the mecca of college baseball.
Got to go see the folks out in right field. Tyler Fay with a fantastic game. Is now second, by the way, on Alabama's season strikeout list with 121 this year. He's 7 behind Wade LeBlanc from 2006, who had 128. There is Tyler Fay.
It's unbelievable tonight. Sold out crowd, record crowd, right? You got to give the fans some love.
Tyler Fay's last game pitching here at Sewell Thomas Stadium. You knew it was going to be a good night for him. First inning, strikes out the side.
Just dotting up, too. Had an 11-pitch inning, a 7-pitch inning. Some of his best stuff we've seen all year.
I love the spirit, but yeah, it's time to put the shirts back on.
That's right. That's right. None of that in public. Save it for tomorrow.
Right. There is Greg Byrne, the athletic director for Alabama out there. And Alabama now up 1-0 in this 3-game series. Oklahoma beats Kansas today. Texas looks like they're about to close out Oregon, and Georgia, of course, earlier today. Feels like that might have been yesterday. It's been so long ago. But they'll be noon Eastern time tomorrow in Athens as Georgia will try to get past Mississippi State. And on the left side of the bracket, already 3 are going to Omaha. And what will happen between North Carolina and Southern Cal, that's tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern time. You can click back and forth between this one and that one tomorrow if you're going to be watching baseball. That'll be a good day for you right there now.
It's going to be a fun one, the last standing team in the ACC.
Well, we are lucky enough to be joined by Tyler Fay, who just pitched to Jim. Tyler, thanks for joining us. And you dominated first inning, 3 straight. Did you feel, I always love asking pitchers this, did you feel like it was going to be a good night?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was really juiced up in the first. Everything was working. I mean, the crowd was awesome today, too. Got me into it. But, yeah, I mean, everything felt good right out the gate, and just continued to be good throughout the game.
From Omaha, Nebraska to the University of Alabama, I know it's been a long road and a ton of memories. What's this university mean to you?
It means the world to me. I mean, I came in as a redshirt, walk-on, like, they took a chance on me, and now we're here, and it's been awesome. It's really been a blessing to call this place home, and no one I'd rather play for than these coaches, so.
I got to ask you, we showed shots of your wife, Chloe, tonight, and the smile on her face. Just take me through that. I mean, you got married in January. What's it meant for the two of you to kind of go through this ride together?
It's been awesome. I mean, we've been together since my junior year of high school, which is honestly when all the baseball stuff, like, started to take off. So she's been along the ride the whole time, and she's been my biggest supporter. It's been awesome to have her around every time. So I'm very, very grateful for her, and very blessed for sure.
I got to ask you though. We talked to Bryce Fowler and Justin LeBron yesterday, and I asked them about your wedding and why did they go, and they were like, no, what's he doing getting married in the winter? And they said, did you get married in Iowa?
Yeah, Des Moines, Iowa.
And he was like, we love the guy, but no, we're not going to go to Iowa.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
There's not much to do up there in December or January, so.
No hard feelings?
No hard feelings at all, for sure. Yeah, no.
We were laughing about it.
Yeah.
All right, talk to me real quick about this team and the momentum you guys are riding right now. You're one away. Can you kind of feel something special brewing with this group?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've been playing well all season. It's been kind of up and down, but obviously, 18 wins in the SEC. So kind of like, at least in my time here, it's been better than we've ever been. And momentum's huge in baseball, and we definitely have a whole bunch of it right now. So, yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow and Monday if needed, but I think we're gonna be in Omaha in a couple of days here for sure.
Nebraska, you grew up there, and it's a pretty special place, not too far from home for you. What would it mean for you to be able to play inside of that stadium that I'm sure you grew up dreaming of?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've probably watched 4 or 5 games there. It's everyone's dream to go to Omaha, but I feel like it's a little bit different even for me because I grew up going to all those games, and just super special to get the opportunity to go there. And so, yeah, we're really excited for sure.
All right, buddy, we'll let you go. Fun watching you pitch, man.
Tk you so much.
Tyler, thank you, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tyler Fay and Chloe go enjoy it tonight after his fantastic performance. It's fun when guys are on their game like that. No matter what sport it is, when guys are dealing, it's fun.
Awesome to see. So happy for Alabama. Tyler Fay, Nebraska native, 1 win away.
So for Devin Travis, our entire ESPN crew, I'm Dave Neal saying so long from Tuscaloosa. We will see you tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern time on this very network as Alabama and St. John's with Game 2. Time now to get you to 30 for 30. Once upon a time in Queens, Part 1.